Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you're all doing well. Hold on just a second while we make sure we got everything situated and we're all good. Glad to see you guys again. So welcome back to some more Yoshi's Island prototype. I was looking forward to doing more of this as always. I think today we might actually be finishing because there's not a lot of content left in this, so we've got 2 worlds worth left, and I would like to finish it tonight. I've noticed a lot of people that... Ooh, that's a nasty effect. I hope it doesn't cause epilepsy. Maybe I should... Well, I don't know if I could put any warning for this unless I put it in the title. I mean, I can kill the enemy. Sorry if anybody's got, seizure-prone problems to this. I obviously don't like the idea that the level's flashing and causing these kind of issues in the first place. I'll probably put a warning in, the little description at the end. Oh, not again! Wow, okay. Give me a second or two, actually. Hold on a second. Actually, wait a second. Yeah, I'm gonna change the title really quick. Yeah. Just to make sure it actually... What's the right word for this? How do I put this in the title? Well, shit, I don't know how to word this. Oh, I know what I can put. Possible epilepsy warning. I wasn't sure how to word this, but I need to put up something in case somebody watches this and they're flashing due to this fucking Lakitu enemy that keeps fucking throwing shit and causing that effect on the screen. Ugh. Okay, whatever. Let's continue. How have you guys been today? Hopefully doing good. Today's been not the most amazing, not the most interesting or too bad. I was planning to maybe go down to my parents' house today, actually, and found out they're gone for most of the day, so not going to happen now, and I have plenty of free time to stream. I was going to stream regardless and try to handle it after, but sometimes, I have to make changes to my stream plan, obviously. It's just a part of adult life. Gotta deal with a lot of shit, and means having my schedule really flexible and ready to do, all sorts of stuff. Your phone nearly exploded? Oh, that sucks. That sounds like that could have been dangerous. I'm guessing something happened, getting damaged or something, because I don't think many tech problems in themselves can actually cause that kind of stuff, even though you hear about people talking about that stuff with their computers all the time. Certainly isn't a fun thing to experience, though, when you're using, your PC, and then when you're using it, all of a sudden you start to hear it start chugging and start making all these really weird, loud noises that are just kind of uncomfortable to hear and make you feel like your computer's on the fritz of fucking just dying on you or blowing up itself because it's fucking sounding so bad. Ugh. Their phone's on. And you... Oh, that doesn't sound good. That sounds scary. Yikes. Yeah. I've had similar scares with certain things, but not quite like that. I mean, I've had rough experiences throughout my life, though. Let me see, I'm trying to think... What else can I talk about in that regard? I mean, none of my tech I can think of had anything quite like that as far as I remember. I do remember at one point that I happened to have, had one of my consoles get fucking hit by lightning, and it wasn't... Thankfully, it wasn't, enough that it could actually attack... it couldn't actually hit me with the lightning and harm me, but lightning fucking struck the cord on the Wii I... a Wii I owned, and ended up killing the power cord to, plug it into the wall completely. Not a fun thing to experience. Thankfully, it was just fixable by just buying a new AC adapter, and that was the end of it. It didn't have to be, extensive repair or get a new Wii, God forbid, over, this thing happening, because that would have been less than fun. Have I told you guys about the story where I've had to, I've had somebody... Remember, I was at my grandparents' house, I think, and I was just minding my own business. It was, late at night. Somebody, put, a firecracker or something. I'm not sure what it was. It was, a something that caused an explosion, though, in their mailbox, and I happened to be up at this time. I heard this when I was, like, just playing a game. I remember very well, like, what was going on, and I was playing, like, Majora's Mask at the time on my... I think it was on my Wii or Wii U. I had that sitting on, like, the virtual console, and I was just in the mood to play it, and trying to get through the dungeons, and all of a sudden, I hear this fucking really loud banging noise, and I go to look and see what it happened, and, like, I don't think I actually saw, like, completely what it was going on, but I looked outside and noticed, like, the mailbox was knocked over, and, like, it looked like there'd been, like, something wrong, and it sounded like an explosion. Freaked me the fuck out, and was probably one of the most terrifying things to just hear randomly in the middle of the night like that. Like, I don't know why they chose to, like, stick a firecracker in like my grandparents' mailbox of all places. Like, I don't know these people. I don't think my grandparents do. It sounds like they were trying to pull some stupid prank, and I don't actually know. Like, it was annoying. Police dropped by to, like, ask us questions about what happened, and after a little bit, they found the group that was responsible and, like, arrested them. I don't remember what the fuck was actually, like, said. It was something stupid. I think they were, like, partially drunk when they were doing this shit, so probably part of the reason this happened in the first place. Honestly, that's one thing that's a little scary about living in America. There are all sorts of people living in this country, and some of them are crazy and unstable, and I don't know, I don't feel safe around some of these people in the country. Like, hear about this, but there's also people who just vandalize shit and do other crazy shit just for fun. I mean, it's not all dangerous necessarily, but it is bad, and vandalism is certainly not something that should just go totally unpunished. Like, you hear about, like, people fucking breaking mailboxes and shit, like, somewhat commonly in America. I don't think it's been common recently because the virus has fucked up everything, but that's another topic for another time still. That virus sucks. I hope coronavirus gets cured sometime, and, like, really soon. Come to think of it, I wonder if there's been any vaccine news lately, because I haven't kept up with, like, the reports. I've been checking, like, once every week or so, and lately I haven't had, like, any urge to check it, even though, yeah, obviously I want it to be over with, and I want to be able to live normally again. Last I recall, I just remember reading, like, about potential vaccines being in, like, final phase of testing, but God only knows if the vaccines we get are going to be good enough to actually get the job done on the first try. We're probably going to have to go through, like, multiple batches before somebody finds, like, an actual cure that fixes all the problems. I've heard of, like, people making, like, vaccines that are meant to treat, like, coronavirus alongside something else, so they had the problem if, like, somebody gets this other virus, it doesn't necessarily work correctly. It sounds like a giant mess. This virus has really fucked up life, hasn't it? It's not been easy to do shit. Certainly not fun having to, like, restructure your life and look at certain things, like, go out for, get deliveries for things, like, can't go out to eat now, at least not safely. There's places that have reopened. I'm not sure it's a good idea to be opening buffets, though, for this time of year when we still have a fucking dangerous virus, like, on the loose causing issues. I guess this is life, people getting back to normal and trying not to go out of business, but even still, ugh. Sucks to hear about your phone, though. Have you guys, did ask earlier, but yeah, have you guys been, other than, like, that, hopefully doing better overall? Why did I do that? That just sent me back down, and it was completely pointless. I had literally no reason to do what I just did there. Hey, Mario Fan 04, welcome to the stream, glad to see you. You know, I'm gonna miss playing this when I get done with it, only by a little bit, but it's been a fun experience playing through beta of, like, an old game that I really, really like, and the experience is not something that I can really correlate to anything else. Just a very, very unique experience getting to see all this stuff, even if some of the levels aren't very polished. So if I didn't already say it, hey Mario Fan 4, glad you could make it today. Okay, cool. Got to the end of this. I was partially expecting this to turn into another one of the levels, and some of these have had, like, combinations, and there's one where you, like, slide down a slope and ski, and it is not a very fun level in the final game, so I'm kind of glad that wasn't what I thought it was. Did a bit in Pokédex and X. Did Azelf bid in Ultra soon? Cool. Also played a bit of Splatoon. Yeah, I've been not doing as much lately. I've mostly just played like a little bit of some Fall Guys stuff like last night when I was in the mood, and I've been playing Tetris 99 actually a lot more than usual, and I didn't even remember until like just recently, like I booted up the game, almost forgot there's like a little event going on in Tetris 99 right now where they're actually like doing like, right now there's the Animal Crossing theme that was introduced like, I don't know, I think it's like a month or two ago or maybe more, I'm not actually sure. They had like a new theme and they do special themes like fairly commonly. Okay, I should have been more careful about that. Whatever, doesn't matter. I've got like 100 lives anyway, so it's not gonna really make a difference. But yeah, like I was saying, they introduced like new themes and I've been collecting all of them. Animal Crossing's like the only one I missed, and now they're doing this little special promo for like, I think it's like 3 weeks. It's like each weekend they're going back to like a theme that they'd already hosted and get a chance to go and collect all the ones you missed. And it's Animal Crossing for this week. There's, I believe, was Luigi's Mansion one? I think Luigi's Mansion is the next theme that's in the list that they have there. Also, there's the matter that I think that last week is Ring Fit Adventure themed, so they're all like older themes that have been already showing up and just giving people another chance to get them. I think all the other themes, except for maybe a few exceptions, are like available to like get with tickets in the game, so you can get every theme you're missing, except for maybe like one or two like more recent ones. I know the Origami King theme they introduced hasn't been made available outside of like the little Maximus Cup they just did, so I don't know. Tetris 99 is a lot of fun, honestly. Played Luigi's Mansion 3 yesterday. That sucks. I mean, I would ask where you're at in the game, but I don't know if it'd really matter. Like, I think I used a walkthrough a little bit. I honestly, like, I'm trying to think here. Did that game have a hint system? I don't remember if it did. If it's the fucking cat thing, I can totally relate to that. The cat shit is really annoying. Most of the puzzles aren't too bad, since you can go towards, like, EGAD's little EGAD's advice and get some help. 6th floor? Isn't that the one that's got the, like, Beethoven-themed boss with, like, the ghost that plays the piano? That one's actually not terribly challenging. It's not the hardest. I would say if you're struggling, like, well, this may not be the best advice, and it may not help, but, like, watch the boss's, like, movement really, really carefully and how he attacks you, and I think it throws out, like, bombs a whole lot, so it's basically just, like, dodge all the attacks the piano has, and then have to get the bombs. Above that, the next floor? Shit, I wish I could remember enough to help you with, like, advice, but it's been some time since I last played, and I don't recall, like, by memory, what floor is what. Honestly, whenever I get, like, to this point with a lot of games, not like Yoshi's Island here, I'm trying to clarify, more like how you're talking about, like, Luigi's Mansion. If I get, like, that far where I get frustrated and confused and I've already, like, played through quite a bit of the game and I took like a break from it, I usually just restart altogether. So, I mean, not everybody likes to hear that and wants to hear it, but like, in general, if you're playing a game like that, sometimes the answer is like, yeah, just restart your playthrough and start from the beginning. It's usually easier to remember shit that way. It's also easier to like think about the game's like physics and logic and how they want you to deduce puzzles and handle things, and it'll be fresh in your mind. And if you get stuck, I mean, sometimes I look shit up. I don't like to, but sometimes it's a fair way to get out of situations. But when you're that far in and you don't feel like playing and you feel like you're struggling, it's like, yeah, if you're gonna do it, I would say what you're planning isn't a bad idea. Doing it a few weeks later, maybe restart the playthrough, because genuinely sometimes playthroughs just need to be like started back from scratch so you get that fresh experience, you refresh what the hell you're doing in the game, and you remember shit like better. Doesn't always work, but sometimes it's just what you need to finish a game. I wish I could say it works for more games, but I mean, I can't say that's the case. After all, like, I've had a few experiences like Astral Chain where gameplay is confusing for me and restarting did fuck all, even though I thought I was like getting used to it, and then the same exact struggle that I had originally just came back. How am I doing? Things have been decent, pretty good actually. I've got to do like some cleaning in my apartment later, but overall things have been pretty good. I had some stuff I was meaning to talk about yesterday that I forgot about actually. I think one of them I did talk about it, but I didn't get into it as in depth as I'd want to, and it was about like Paper Mario, because I remember seeing like, or actually was it Paper Mario? Oh, it wasn't Paper Mario. I was talking about it while I was playing Paper Mario. My bad. I was going to talk about like how... Hold on a second. Wait, before I say anything. Is this part broken? It's only going to the part here. Why isn't it going where it's supposed to? Shouldn't it be dipping to the other end of the thing? How am I supposed to pass this if I can't move Yoshi up any higher than that? Like, that's not possible without enough airtime. I'll try this one more time and see if I can figure it out. I might have to leave this on the table for a little bit, and this may not even be doable if this means the platforms don't work, because I don't see how else you're supposed to rocket Yoshi up high enough to reach the part you need to get to. But yeah, there was like some news that was, or not really news, there were some pictures posted on, Twitter I was meaning to talk about, like, both about Mario Sunshine, and I want to talk about that subject, but I'll wait. They were like official things by Nintendo. I just think it's a topic that... What happened there? Did I just miss my jump? Because I thought I'd clipped through the platform. That's weird. But yeah, figured it'd be an easier topic when I was talking about stuff in Origami King. Also, thinking when I want to deal with linking this. I usually wait like 10 or 20 minutes sometimes, and I'm linking streams on Discord. I guess I can wait until this level, because gameplay has been a tiny bit on the sloppy side right now. I wonder... Does this despawn the platform? Or maybe it'll respawn if I go backwards, but like... The fuck? That's not very good design, even for a beta. Like, you'd think they would know better than to like leave it unchecked where the platform could just like disappear and then never show up again. That just doesn't really help any when that happens. It makes the level frustrating. They found Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon on GameStop for $10. Still didn't the price that it sold out. That sucks. Yeah, I know what that's like, looking for stuff like that and not being able to get it. Sometimes see really good deals that are not very long lasting. I remember I saw like I think it was a thing on the Switch actually like a year or two ago before I had bought mine. Like, there was like a little thing on Walmart, I think, where there was like a pricing error on their online thing, on like their SKU thing, and it listed the Switch at like $60 at like a Walmart that I had nearby me, and I went to check and see if they had like any in stock and try to see if I could maybe get them to price match this. Unfortunately, they were like completely sold out of Switches, so I don't think it would have worked, but yeah. Would have been nice. I've heard of some pretty good like deals that have cropped up though, like for example, there was something about Yoshi's Crafted World I saw like last year or something. It was really recent. Hold on a second. Okay, I think this level may be fucking bugged unless... I don't see any way to beat this. I don't think the platform's gonna come down. I'm gonna try to go back in the level one last time, and if I don't find any solution, then we'll just say fuck it and move along. But yeah, I know what you mean about that. I think I noticed that switch thing I was talking about kind of late. It's not the first time I've seen this happen, but it was like a different console for the other time. Like, I've seen like a similar thing happen during the Wii U's lifespan, where the Wii U was like, it had a price listing error at a Walmart or something, or like online. I think they had it for like $60 or something, and they ended up like getting a bunch of people buying them out and selling like all of them. I don't think they were in near like my area, but I heard about like a bunch of people who bought them for that price. Kind of surprising, honestly. I mean, I don't really blame them for taking a deal like that, even if Wii U didn't sell well. I'm sure you could probably sell them for like a profit of like at least $50 or $100, even as an unpopular console. Okay, seriously, how the fuck is this? Is this even possible? Like, I don't see a solution here. Just go over here and there's no way to go up higher. It just doesn't have a way I can reach it. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, the Mario topic I brought up earlier. No, actually, yesterday there was something. Oh, god damn it! I think I figured out how to beat the level, though, before I give up on this one, because I just remembered a mechanic that the game completely reminded me of, and this shouldn't even be the way to beat this level, but it is. I don't know if you guys caught a glimpse of what I just did there for a second before I died, but accidentally landed on that little... What is that, a gull or what? I'm not actually sure what those birds are. But yeah, those little birds that you land on that are called Goonies in the Yoshi universe, like, they actually will, like, elevate in height when you land on them, and it's used somewhat in, like, levels later in the game, and you can use them as, like, platforms to move around, so you just jump on their head, wait for them to fly upwards, and I think the idea here is I hitch a ride off of one of these birds and use it to elevate myself up to where I couldn't get to. Oh, that was close, Jesus. Oh, fuck. I'm just thinking right now, like anything I haven't talked about. By the way, what are some good, like, savings and good game deals you guys have seen? Just curious. Figure it's a decent topic. I don't talk about sales very often. I remember, I guess mentioned I forgot about this until now, and I shouldn't have. Like, I saw something, was it last year or when? I don't remember, but there was like a thing where, or like there's a Best Buy listing for Yoshi's Crafted World. They made like an error in their price listing, and for like an hour or two, like Yoshi's Crafted World was available for like, I think it was like $1 for like an hour or two, and they didn't realize it until somewhat late, and a lot of people took advantage of it. I had already bought the game at the time, so couldn't take advantage of it, but like, that would have been actually a good deal if I hadn't, like, really crazy to see that actually happen. Somebody fucked up the pricing that badly. Like, you wouldn't expect it could be so easy to make an error where the game got listed for $1. It's not the most quality game in the world. It's not bad, but it's also a little frustrating. Not the most fun Yoshi title, so wouldn't really blame anybody for wanting to snag it at $1 instead of a higher price. Oh god, that was close. You see, we're 300 for 10. His price fine for it is 30. Not surprised about that. I mean, not like companies are quick to want to get rid of their games like really quickly, unless it's just not selling very well. Otherwise, yeah, I can see why they would try to sell it off fast. But yeah, I don't see sales like very often. The eShop sales are pretty good, like when they happen. I wish I had bought more in the last sale, but I'm not really upset. I only really wanted one game and I got it, and that was the Ace Attorney collection. Speaking of sales, this isn't like a proper sales thing. Do you guys remember how last year, maybe it wasn't, or was it last year or 2018? I think it was 2019 though. They had like a little promotion on the eShop, and there was like a little thing Nintendo did where they had like game vouchers that you could buy, and you could get like games for like $10 less than what they normally were if you bought them. Like you bought like 2 vouchers and you'd get you bought 2 of them. They were priced at $100, not counting tax. I think the tax equaled out to about $120. You'd probably normally say like, well, how are you saving then? Because $120 is what 2 games cost, but since there's no tax, you're technically saving all that money from the tax anyway. And $10 off games is like a really good deal, especially for new releases, and it worked on like practically every new first-party game. Really great. I think it's still active in like other countries, but in America they discontinued the vouchers like sometime last year, I think. Like near the end of the year. Sorry, I got something on my tongue right now. I fucking hate that feeling. Ugh. Hey Zachary, welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it. But yeah, they stopped selling. God damn it! Fucking Goonie lined up right where I couldn't dodge it when I otherwise would have been fine. But yeah, I know about how they're available in other countries, but in America, like, they stopped selling them, and I don't know why. They are available everywhere else. I guess they're afraid of pissing off the American retailers for physical games. I can't think of any other reason why they're not willing to sell their games this discount, because I would totally have, like, stocked up on a whole bunch of these things for, like, the yearly purchases they had managed to. And also, it might have been enough to convince me to get Origami King via, like, digitally instead of getting it through physical, but I mean, it was already going to be an iffy purchase no matter what I did, so not like it's surprising that I bought it physically from a Walmart for, like, $50. Shit, this level does not feel very fun compared to some of the final levels, I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad, but not very great either. Like, keep falling off of the platform really, really easy, and a lot of obstacles stuck in the air, and the physics for this version are much worse to deal with, to say the least. Ugh. I'm just glad I'm playing this, like, now and long after Yoshi's Island came out, not as like a first experience. I hate to say it, this game came out instead of Yoshi's Island. I feel like this would have been... Yeah, the whole flutter jump thing is starting to get really annoying now, how I can't do, like, long-form flutter jumping like I can in the final version, because it's getting me killed, like, significantly more than it would otherwise. Ugh, God damn it. We're gonna beat this, I promise. This is being annoying right now. I'm not giving up on this because I know I can beat this, and I don't want to skip more levels, but I don't have to. As preferred. See, you wouldn't buy them as you prefer physical games? And for the version matter to me? Yeah, I feel about the same way overall. Hey, Gary Gamer Guy, glad you can make it to the stream. Just in time to watch some Yoshi's Island stuff. I haven't missed out on a whole lot, just like 2 levels. This level in particular is actually making me want to rip my hair out a little bit with how fucking bullshit it can be. Okay, actually managed to safely land. As long as we don't fall off again, that's all that matters. This has got a lot worse difficulty balancing than I was anticipating, though, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that's something that's been bothering me ever since I played this version, is the lack of, like, a real flutter jump that they didn't implement until later on. Like, it's not terrible, but flutter jump definitely made the game far easier and far better. Ugh. Just the fact that it's, like, easy to fall off is annoying. Yeah, I can understand why you'd skip it. I noticed there's, like, a part early on that looks nearly impossible if you don't happen to catch a ride on a Goonie, which means you won't make it up to where this part of the level is, so I would have skipped that had I not realized that I could actually ride on their backs again. I forgot about it. Okay, good. Still surviving. 5-7. Yeah, in the prototype, this is 5-3, but I would have... This doesn't seem too far off from 5-7. I think you have a similar section, not the same, like 5-7 I think was like you ride on like platforms all the time and there's like obstacles scattered around. I think I know what you're talking about, but I think there's like a part that's like this in 6-8 as well, actually. Not the exact same. Just I remember 6-8 you started off and there were like a bunch of Goonies. I think you had to ride on like Goonies for a little bit and then you transitioned onto like a helicopter section and from there had to fucking dodge after the Goonies and Kamek. That may be the most annoying part in the whole game, honestly, and as far as like all the levels I played, like I genuinely do not like that about 6-4. It's not a big deal. Or not 6-4 and 6-8. 6-8 is a really hard level, but it's a good one. Like, it's just annoying. Fucking go through, have to start off with the goddamn chase section from Kamek, which, if you fuck up the Kamek section, you end up dying really quickly. And then once you transition past that, you have to deal with fucking going through the level and then basically playing slot roulette to the couple of doors, which was annoying. Especially if you happen to pick the one with the red nose and then get chased. Screw this level. I haven't seen how bad this one can get yet, but I don't feel like I'm gonna like it, because I'm noticing there's a lot of floating platforms, which means a lot of really precise jumping, and I'm not a big fan of that in platforms. I never like these levels in Mario Maker very much. They're just not fun when it's like, oh yeah, play perfectly and don't fall off the level and you'll be just fine. It's like, yeah, that's not great level design, in my opinion. God damn. Is it just me or is this screen been repeating? It really looks like it. Like, I've been going through here and I keep seeing the same shit. Is this supposed to be this fucking thing going through and taking a different turn on this level? Like, what the fuck? Or maybe it's just long. Let me see. I see a lower path, unless there's nothing. No, there's nothing there, is there? What about on the left? Ooh, I gotta be careful here. It's a maze. Oh boy, fucking maze levels. Like, anybody likes maze levels. Oh, I see what you meant about going left now. That's why it's like this. I can see why this didn't get in the final version. It's not really very clear, like, where you're going, and frankly, it doesn't feel like a good level concept. This is probably one that's better staying in the fucking unused levels pile, honestly. I mean, it's cool to see the unused levels, but it doesn't really play very well. Actually, I guess it's not completely unused. There was a level, like, really similar to this. I'm not sure if I can remember which level it was, and it wasn't the exact same, but there's one I remember where literally the whole design of the level is you jump around on these platforms like this, and you try to go and, like, navigate a whole bunch of these guys to get around. Like, the whole level is, like, platforms that disappear really quickly, and you have to jump through them. Oh my god, I hate this fucking level. You have to fucking go through the goddamn maze through God knows how many platforms and not get the wrong door. Yeah, this is a shitty level design, but I'm still gonna try and beat it. This doesn't feel like a fun one. Notice that's the case with a lot of these levels, though. This prototype just has some kind of trashy level design overall. Let's see, did I go left more? Let me see. Oh, it's just a fucking flower. You're telling me I went all the way over to the left side where there's a bunch of these platforms just to grab a flower? This level can go fuck itself, honestly, but I'm not gonna give up that easy. Let me try the lower path. I've never been a big fan of this kind of stuff. It's weird how I'm perfectly okay with Zelda games, but when it comes to mazes in a lot of games, I'm not really a big fan of it, and like, anybody who's played Zelda can tell you, like, a big part of, like, the dungeons is getting lost and looking for the solution and trying to figure out exactly where the game wants you to move to. It feels like it's done with more finesse in Zelda, though. Like, the dungeons in Zelda are exciting and fun to play, whereas this has not been, and I don't know where the fuck the game wants me to go to, actually. This is just confusing the shit out of me. Not in a good way. I left past the first area. Okay, it's a lot. I'll try to remember that. Next one, and then go upright. I'll see if I can remember this. I think I'm near where I want to turn. If I get a little further. This is just really shit level design. This is something I remember about modern Mario levels that, like, makes me appreciate them a lot, and I know this isn't a Mario game specifically, but it has, like, that same kind of design philosophy to an extent, like, how you can, and, like, follow, like, a coin trail, and it kind of gives you an idea of where you're supposed to be going to, and then, like, you keep going through the level to get to the end of it. They guide the player. Also, like, I forget if it, I think it's in the final version of Yoshi's Island too, but there's, like, arrows and this and Mario games, like, that'll, like, guide you towards where you need to move to, and that kind of helps you signal, like, hey, go this way. Just a little subtle nod to get the player moving in the correct direction. Fucking hell! Please tell me I went through a middle ring that I forgot about, because I hate to imagine going through all that shit again. I have a bad feeling we didn't touch a middle ring, though. Of course! Of course, why make a fucking level like this that's total garbage and then not include a middle ring in it? Because that's only sensible game design. That was some bullshit. Ugh. You know what this reminds me of right now? And I hate that I have to make this comparison, but, like, this really reminds me of Kaizo Mario to an extent, only not as well designed, and it wouldn't have like, the same design idea of using, like, save states together. Also, I think I couldn't survive that no matter what I did unless I reset the door, because Baby Mario fell too far and fucked up the platform, so probably wouldn't have had an easy way to retrieve him no matter what I did. I'm glad they didn't go with, like, the immediate version of this. I feel like, yeah, this isn't bad. They could have worked this into a good game, and they probably would have with the same, like, systems in place, but Yoshi's Island was better from them refining it and changing the mechanics up. Like, if they had really... Oh, actually, you know, I don't even need to be going this way. I didn't even think about it, but... Shit, I was hoping I could just land near the platform, but I forgot where the fuck I was supposed to go to reach the middle and wasn't paying attention to where I was moving to. Whatever. But yeah, Yoshi's Island was better for refining everything it worked with. I feel like if we got a game based off of this stuff, then we probably would have got a game that had a lot less fun in it, and it would have been, like, a lot less refined feeling than this here is. Like, it's not bad. It's very clearly Yoshi's Island, but it's also a lot sloppier than what the Yoshi's Island we all know is, and the Yoshi's Island I know is a fun game filled with a lot of charm that I really, really like, whereas that's not the case here. Gonna say I want him back if you can deliver him to me, thank you. I hate this level for the fact that it's literally, like, all in the air. Usually these levels aren't very good. Sometimes they can be done well if they're pulled off right, but still. Ugh. You know what would be fascinating to talk about? I haven't, like, or not talked about, just fascinating to see, like, and talked about this. Since this, like, leak had a lot of shit in it, I feel like, just in general, like, that Super Donkey thing that was in the, the Super Donkey prototype that was in the leak, that was, like, an early version of Yoshi's Island that never got released. That would have been, like, really cool to see as a final game and, like, see what they did with it, because it looked like there was potential to, like, see something really neat and really fleshed out there. The concept was very unique and different, so I would like to see what that would be like, especially if, like, a modding team could, like, try to finish it and, like, come up with different level ideas. I mean, obviously wouldn't be easy because there wasn't, like, much there to begin with, but I feel like it would have been neat anyway. Probably would have been, like, a precursor to, like, Donkey Kong Country, but I mean, how weird and different it is, I feel like it probably could have ended up like a totally different game had they actually pursued what they were working with there. I mean, you never know. Really weird to think Donkey Kong Country and Yoshi's Island were, like, practically intertwined almost in their design at one point. No, you can fuck off. You're not taking the baby away from me. Oh god! Oh god, oh god, oh god! What the fuck was that? Yeah, oh yeah, sure. Fucking speed the platform up to light speed and then fucking make me fall off it so I can't actually catch up and get through the level. That's not fun design in my opinion. Don't know who thought that would be a cool idea to do for the level, but whatever. I'm gonna beat this level even if it is not that fun. I thought I was maybe crazy when I was saying that earlier about how, like, I noticed a pattern in this, like, on a previous stream, how one world has, like, really bad levels, then the next world will have really good levels. But no, I was right. This really is, like, it's set up to where, like, each world, one's pretty good, the next one's got levels that are total dog shit and trash tier, and honestly, just, like, what the fuck? Why is the level design so bad that it continually changes like this? I need Baby Mario back. I guess I'm gonna go on without him and hope he gets back, and okay, whatever, I guess it doesn't matter since I fell off. Yeah, this level kind of sucks ass. Second half is part of 5-7. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't remember all of this perfectly. Obviously, the first part seems somewhat unused, and for good reason. Second part, I recognize to an extent. Hope the World 6 levels are better than this. Like, I'm really interested to see, like, the rest of the levels I haven't finished. I hate to say it, like, looking at how much time we've spent, I'm not sure if we're gonna get done tonight like I was hoping. I guess we'll see. Not that I don't want to, just... I'm only 4 levels in right now, and I just started, like, World 5 today, so I have, like, only half of this world done, and it's not even been an hour yet, and does not bode well for the rest of the world, to say the least. Like, it's only the tiniest bit of this one, like, left. I'm guessing that's because Baby Mario got too far off screen, but how do I have to fucking jump onto the platform from, like, it flying off of the hinge? What the hell? Won't have fun. Oh boy, that sounds about like what I was anticipating, honestly. I guess we'll see how bad it gets when we get there. Got a duck? I was thinking maybe that was the case, but I wasn't sure there was, like, enough space to, like, duck underneath it and actually, like, survive. I thought maybe it was too little. I wonder, how do I... Wait, I know what to do, maybe, if I'm right. About that stupid piranha thing that keeps shooting me. Let me see. Can I potentially aim my shot so that I can... No, there's not enough time to make it work. But if I get lucky, I can do that, and I can get Baby Mario back. Okay, that's not too bad. Look at their space there is. Yeah, wow, okay, you can, like, barely tell. Like, it just doesn't look like there's room to do it. Wow, fuck that jump! Fucking go over to make the jump, and then you get, like, short the short end of the stick by the game fucking going so fast that it kills all your momentum when you try to jump off the platform. This level can go suck a fucking dick for all I care. It sucks. Honestly, this level is awful. Oh my god. My favorite place to buy jumps. Not jumps, when I say jumps, I've read the like, messages together. That was my bad. I was being stupid there. Excuse me. Favorite place to buy games. I used to buy a lot at GameStop, but GameStop has not the best reputation for good reason. I mean, GameStop continually tries to fucking shove deals on your hand that you don't want for all sorts of shit, and it's like, just let me fucking buy my games in peace instead of fucking harassing me about, like, buying a membership or getting some game I don't want. Like, eventually it got to the point where I just didn't want to deal with it anymore and stopped buying stuff from them. Once the Switch, like, started to come out and I got, like, my stuff, I switched over to, like, pure digital games, so ended up just, like, not buying from GameStop anymore and getting, like, only, like, sometimes, and I wanted physical stuff at absolute best. Like, it wasn't worth it. GameStop has turned to shit. They're about to close down anyway, and now I can just go to Walmart and get stuff if I really want to, and plus they have, like, $50 games, so Why wouldn't I buy my physical stuff from Walmart instead? Oh boy. Sit tight, boys. We're gonna be sitting here for a while trying to beat this level. I didn't think it would take this long, but this level has been determined to be a pain in the ass lately. What the fuck? Did it just fucking increase the number of those guys by like 3? And there was only 1 at one point when it shot me the first time, then like once it only had like 2. It seems like it makes its mission to fucking snipe you with like the little cacti projectile. That's really shitty. Yeah, you can fuck off. I don't like you. You're fucking annoying me with your goddamn cactus shot. There, use games at CEX in Ireland. That's cool. I hear about a lot of like good like local places. It's usually from like other countries, but like some good stuff. I have to come to Toys R Us. I think GameStop's actually got it worse than Toys R Us. Toys R Us like showed like a little bit of sign of potentially having like a comeback and getting like the ability to like reopen their stores maybe, and I've seen like some Toys R Us that are still around, whereas GameStop has been like on the verge of going into bankruptcy for some time and desperately stalling and trying all sorts of stupid marketing techniques to get like their stores to stay alive. GameStop's just not been that great of a store in general though, so I'm not really upset about it. Like, I think one of their last things they did was they tried to do like something with like renting games, and before they even started the service they canceled it because they realized they couldn't afford the fees for like making this rental service work out. Honestly, fuck GameStop. There's like so many points where I've just been screwed over by anti-consumer shit at GameStop. It's not really worth it in the first place. Like, this isn't a very great place to go shopping at. Their prices are awful. Their deal they try to give you with their card is a fucking ripoff. How you have to like stack like God knows how many purchases to actually save money, and it's like, yeah, I'm not keen on buying like 20 games to be able to get one at a heavy discount. I'd rather go buy from somebody who actually has like a fucking sensible idea of what their pricing should be in the first place. Like, I wish I lived near Best Buy, because Best Buy had a really cool like membership program for a while. I used to buy a lot at Walmart, but that was like when Walmart was the only thing we really had like as our area to buy games from, so changed once they got like a GameStop, and I had like a lot of happiness. We had like a store dedicated to buying games where we could go to. Also, the fuck? Okay. What? Is there more here, or is this it? Because I don't see any more of the level, actually. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, and I would think that, you know, there's more that I just haven't looked at, but I'm not seeing anything as I'm looking. Did they forget to program the rest of the level in? Possible to beat. What the fuck? Where is the fucking exit point, then? I don't see where you're supposed to go. Nothing seems to happen. I seem to be stuck. The middle of the thing? Okay, let me see. Maybe I can figure this out. Next near time, maybe a few years ago. Yeah, I haven't heard of that store because well, obviously I don't live in like a European country or near like where those stores are at. But yeah, it's cool to hear about like other stores. I hear about a lot of good stores, even in America, that I would like to visit. Like ones that let you like check out games and properly play them before you buy them. And we used to have some stuff like that, but they kind of stopped letting us play the games first, so that appeal wore off like really quickly. I guess people abused it. Like, that was like that'd be a really fun thing. Just makes it easier to decide if you want a game if you can play it first too. Partially why I miss game demos. Like, nobody talks about that topic very often nowadays, but like game demos honestly did like so much good for the industry as a whole. Like, gave people a chance to try games where they bought them and make sure they actually liked them, and now they barely ever happen and they're not very common. I've noticed like apparently like a lot of the reason I hear from online for like not having demos is some excuse of like, oh, there's more piracy, and it's like, I hate to break it to you, but if your game's being pirated, I doubt having a demo is going to stop that. That just comes off as like an excuse. Like, the people who pirate video games typically don't give a shit whether or not they can play it on a demo or not, and like actually play the game legally. Like, I'm sure some of them would buy legally, but sometimes people pirate to actually try a game out, and it's like, well, you don't leave them any option. You don't give a demo. The games are not the best looking, so how are they supposed to make their judgment if they like the game with, like, nothing to go off of? Especially if it's a game where you're really iffy about, like, this is the exact thing I noticed about, like, Color Splash, that it would have, like, helped that game sell better. The game doesn't start off too bad, and the gameplay is not completely horrible to, like, start off. I think it would have sold better if they had a like, demo for it. Instead, they opted to make it, like, just an ordinary game that sold on the eShop for full price, and shockingly, nobody wanted to buy it, and it was like later in the game you could find out pretty easy that it wasn't that great, honestly, so can't really say I would be pleased to buy a demo, or like play a demo. Why am I saying this so weirdly? Play a demo and then find out the rest of the game is like trash later. That would be not great. Also, god damn it. How are you supposed to kill this thing with the fucking spikes? Or what are those things are called that are spawning? Because they keep fucking everywhere. It's hard to grab them. The eggs don't seem to have any impact. Oh, god. Oh, you can fuck off with this shit. I got fucking grabbed by the fucking piranha plant where I couldn't reach Baby Mario there. I tried to get out before I would die, and it didn't fucking work. Are we still in 5-4? I can't actually tell. If so, then this level is, like, way too fucking long. Like, what the fuck? Why is this level so long in terms of length? Like, this is one thing I don't like in games. I notice a lot of people that'll defend this shit sometimes, but, like, it's very possible to have a level that's way too long and way too difficult, and every time it happens, it's like, you know, this level would probably be better if you cut back on the length a little bit instead of fucking choking the player's ability to actually play the game so hard. Like, that makes me want to play a level a lot less when I find that I'm continually struggling and suffering because the level design is set up where it's really easy to get fucked over. Okay, right. I just need to make sure I can get in here where I can actually go back to the middle of this thing easy enough. Hold on a second. God, this whole prototype's, like, way of handling some of these levels is really ass, to be honest. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it really is pain. I feel like I'm glad I haven't played this long after the original, like I said earlier. I hope if I see any other stuff that if we get to play any other games like this, that they're not as unenjoyable as this is. Like, it's cool checking this out from the Giga Leak, but it's certainly not polished, that's for damn sure. Hey, you, come down here, why don't you? I can use you as, like, ammunition against that enemy up ahead. Let's see, there we go, this ought to be helpful. Let's see if it'll kill it. Ah, it's not enough. Yeah, this enemy design, the level design, is seriously just shit. Whatever. As long as I pass, it's all that matters. You know, the worst part of this is, like, Yoshi as a series is, like, so starved for content that this could actually be, like, considered, like, a good way to, like, waste time waiting on a new entry because, like, we know we're not going to get another game for a while. They're spaced out pretty far apart because the fact that, like, all the games have, like, not the best reception. Some of them are received well when they're actually done well, but, like, yeah, they don't happen to come out very often, so naturally don't get to play them very often. Okay, so it takes 3 eggs to kill the piranha plant. That's good to know. At least it's killable. It's really fucking annoying. I'm glad they lowered the, like, kill count to be easier because it's not that hard. Well, actually, it might have been, like, 3 eggs, but it's a lot simpler to get rid of them in the final version for whatever reason. Whereas here, trying to kill these piranhas is pain. It takes, like, 2 shots to kill them. Whereas in the original, like, the red ones die in, like, 1 shot, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's continue forward and... Wait, where the fuck is the key for the door? I didn't see anything unless... Wait, did I check down here already? Hopefully whatever comes next for Yoshi is good. It saddens me that one of my favorite game series gets not the best of treatment, and some of its games are absolute garbage. Like fucking Yoshi's... What was it? Yoshi's New Island. That game can go fuck right off. That game kind of soiled what I like about Yoshi's Island. It's like it tried to replicate what made Yoshi's Island good, but did everything wrong and turned the game into fucking shit, honestly. The worst part of Yoshi's New Island is it had, like, the possibility to be something good, but instead they somehow, like, missed all of what makes Yoshi's Island fun and made a terrible game out of it, because I feel like if they knew what they were doing, they could have made a good Yoshi game. Huh, interesting. Looks like it's meant to be the boss level, but they didn't implement the boss at the end yet, for whatever reason. You forgot you own Mystery Dungeon DX? I haven't bought that yet. I've been thinking about getting it maybe if I see it on sale. I mean, it looks fun, but I don't know if I want to pay for a remake that's like twice as pricey as like the original version did, so maybe if it goes on sale for like 40 or 30, I might consider it. 40 wouldn't have been a bad price point, honestly. I don't know what this says, I just know it's another minigame. We're gonna check what this is really quick. Oh, I know this minigame. It's like a life multiplier where you hit the A button, you're supposed to get like lives if you line it up correctly. It's like plus and times. Okay, yeah, we got nothing because it landed on a 0. Well, that's lame, whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, let's just move along and get to the next level. I hope the rest of these levels are not as bad as what I've been playing before. I don't mind entirely, but like, Jesus, World 5 is really fucking started to piss me off a little bit with the level design here. Also, this has been an interesting one. Like, so far, this has been pretty decent. I think this is based on the Raphael the Raven level, possibly. I'm not certain. I might be mixing it up with another like level, but this looks like that level, like in the beginning section. Like, if we're about to do part of that, that's kind of nice. I mean, I don't think the boss is going to be here because the level at the very end shows Raphael the Raven on the screen there, so I'm guessing we'll fight him when we reach that point. Stuck and... Oh yeah, I remember that problem for in the original, actually. You talked about it. I'm since I played it before, and like, yeah, I actually remember, like, I played it back in the day, like the original Rescue Team games, and I remember that I got stuck a few times myself, and once you do, it's like you practically have to restart the fucking dungeon you're on, because the design is not the friendliest in that game. It's basically really unfriendly to newcomers unless you have, like, friends to come bail you out of levels and you want to, like, power grind through levels, so it's not the most friendly and forgiving game, and I can understand why you wouldn't want to play it. Yeah, I had that experience to an extent with it, and I don't know what got me to stick through the whole thing, but I remember liking it. I don't know if I would like the remake nowadays or not, especially since, like, nowadays I'm a little less patient with games. Like, I have a lot of games I want to play, and frankly, there are a lot of good games out there. I feel like nowadays it's like, rather than play a game where you're gonna get stuck and grind and not enjoy yourself, why bother when you can play something that's more enjoyable and better and spend your time on something that's actually fun? So, not really the same. I mean, even if you do have, like, only one purchase a month, like, there's a lot of good free games out there that you can check out that'll give you something fun to play. Yeah, this level isn't very great. The auto-scrolling is too fast. The fucking cacti really shouldn't even be in the level, to be honest. They're just not at helping the level design any. Oh fuck, don't you dare! No! Okay, that was close. That was really close. I'm gonna have to shut up before I continue, because this is getting fucking increasingly more stressful, actually. Oh my god! This level design is fucking trash. World 5 in general has been... ugh. Yeah, I can see why this is just not utilized. A lot of these get refined, but Christ, they are not the best in this version. A lot of these levels are so hard and so unfun. I feel like I might have had an easier time playing through Donkey Kong Country, than this, to be honest. And that game's meant to be more challenging. I think the difference is Donkey Kong Country was the finished game, whereas this is a prototype, so not got the same level of polish, though. I'd love to see, what the, original versions of the Donkey Kong Country stuff, the prototypes for that are, though. I don't know if that'll happen anytime soon. That'd be cool, though. I haven't played those games in some time. I think the last time I had played them was 3 or 4 years ago, which isn't super long, but it isn't recent either. World 5 is the absolute worst world? I wouldn't doubt that. Right now, I have ran into literally 3 levels in a row that have had the same problem of being poorly balanced in their difficulty and just fucking insufferable, so I feel like, yeah, this is really bad design overall, and I hope World 6 is a little more relieving. I'm not expecting World 6 to have any better of level design than this, because it's a prototype, but still. Actually, I'm wondering here really quickly, you know the, level with the skiing's in the game still? I'm not really, too worried about it, but I remember that level from the final game. I forget which level it is, the snow where you're skiing with Baby Mario, and oh my god, that stupid skiing level drove me insane. I hope it's not in this version of the game. I don't want to see how bad skiing in, the prototype gets. And yet I have a fear that I'm going to run into that in, World 6, if not, really soon. I don't even remember what level it was, so it's hard to say if we're, even in the clear. Kamek Revenge, oh boy. Fucking, I still remember fucking Kamek section in 6-8 way too much. Don't think it is. Okay, that's actually a little bit relieving, because that ski level can go fuck itself. That level was, really goddamn hard and not fun, because it just insta-killed you over the stupidest shit. You'd fuck up slightly and you'd end up dying because you didn't, time your jump perfectly. That level was not... Wait a second. Fuck, I noticed those next 2 level icons had the snowman. One of them has, the little thing from one of the snow levels where you're literally jumping from those little what are they called? Well, whatever those are named, those things that are in skiing areas. You jump off the little thing to go skiing. I noticed those are on the level thing, so I hate to say it, but maybe we haven't escaped the skis, because it's entirely possible one of those levels could have fucking skiing in it. Hey Wayne, welcome to stream. Glad to see you, man. It's been a while. Glad you're able to tune in for today, though. Long time no see. Yeah, glad to see you, though. Oh fuck. I've already fucked up on this, and I don't think this is gonna be the attempt because I didn't get any eggs. Yeah, this game has been slow grind because of the hard levels, and also because of the fact that, frankly, I have been not having the easiest time with this, this prototype. It's just been difficult, so, I mean, it's been, me finishing every level, which means that it's an unenjoyable experience overall, unfortunately. Also, the fucking deaths in this game are really cheap. Every level, I mean, that's my goal, is to do every level. I preferred to. I could probably skip this shit if I really wanted to, but I mean, me going backwards and doing all those levels I did last stream and not doing every level feels really weird, so yeah, I want to do everything unless there's something that's just too bullshit to bother. And so far, even though they've been bullshit, I've been willing to put up with the fucking BS and truck through it anyway. I mean, I'm a big Yoshi fan, to be honest. I don't talk about that a lot, but I think I played like most of the Yoshi games that I've like played all the way to the end on like practically every game, even when they're not very good. Thankfully, I never had the experience of seeing like how bad Yoshi's New Island is, so I was spared on that, but I've played some less than great games and had not a lot of fun on some of them. Like, if you want to talk the worst Yoshi game I think I played, I'd say probably the most unenjoyable game that I played in Yoshi, maybe the worst in the series, is fucking Yoshi Topsy-Turvy. Oh my god! This fucking level is fucking insane and I hate it, and the fucking auto-scrolling part is making it miserable. 20 attempts? Yeah, I can imagine. I'm sure I've gotten... Actually, I don't actually know where I'm sitting at. Probably not 20 attempts, because I've gotten, like, extra lives, and I'm sure I've already gotten somewhat close to that. But, like, yeah, I can tell, like, from, like, all my deaths, I've already gotten quite a bit, and I almost thought I had lost Baby Mario again. Fuck, this level is hard. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm not sure what my least favorite Yoshi game is. I played most of the series. I just on principle, and like the little bit I played of it from like New Island, I can say I don't like that game very much, though. It doesn't come off as a good experience. Okay, yeah, you need like eggs to fucking survive this. You can't really pass these without hitting shit. There's too much bullshit scattered in this level. This level's got a lot of bad design in it, and yeah, there's enemy spam everywhere. The worst part? If this level had just cut back on the fucking cactus in like the sky that had been spawning so much, this would actually be probably fairly beatable without as much problem. But instead they spammed the cactuses everywhere. I think this is like an existing level in the base game, though, so I think they probably learned their lesson and took the cactus away, because I'm pretty sure I remember it being not this unforgiving in the final version. Ugh. Gee, I was talking about Yoshi games for a little bit, actually, and I got sidetracked because I bothered to bring up, like, my experience with them. I think my least favorite is Yoshi Topsy-Turvy, because I actually played that game, and it was ass. Terrible gameplay mechanic. Whereas, like, the fucking idea behind it, it's not terrible to begin with. The whole tilting the screen for levels could be worked into something decent and maybe be utilized for, like, a cool idea, but instead it just comes off as obnoxious as fuck and makes the game play awful, and, like, it's kind of dizzying at times. That game is really bad. I sat through the whole thing anyway and reached, like, the last level of the game and still tried to beat it. I think I got to, like, the end and rage quit on, like, the very last bit of, like, Yoshi Topsy-Turvy. It was a game that had potential to be something decent, but it was so shitty that I just couldn't take it. Oh my god, enough of the fucking cactus, for God's sake. I would be able to beat this without them. Oh no, 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 I need that egg in order to survive this level. Fuck! I almost made it and the fucking thing fucking screwed me by not letting me get my feet back on the ground. I fucked up my jump and I was just trying to correct myself. Same on the final version, 5.5. Isn't 5.5, but it was way more forgiving. I'm not surprised. Yeah, this is like such a shitty version of 5.5. There is like literally no enjoyable aspect to this because they fucking spammed the shit out of the cactuses everywhere. Like, why? Why would you do this? What part of this fucking design here there is like, oh, this is a good idea for a level design? This is basically bordering on fucking bullet hell, except the difference is it's not bullets, you're just dodging fucking cactus that are being dropped out of the sky at you. It's just terrible overall. This level has, like, potential without the fucking garbage enemy spam. Ugh. Oh gosh. I guess this shows you, like, why it's good Nintendo is careful with their game design. They take their time and make sure everything works well before they release their games, so that way they get, like, working designs that are all, like, really good instead of releasing, like, the first idea they come up with, because some of them are not very good. I think it goes an extra mile because I see a lot of devs that don't necessarily like correct like any bad level designs. They see some of them will like work out problems. They'll leave in shitty levels, and Nintendo is always careful to like quality assure their games to the point they're enjoyable. Whatever, I'm gonna say fuck that egg and just take the Shy Guy instead. Oh god, not again, not again! Okay, thank god. I hate the fucking auto-scroll mechanic where you fucking lose Baby Mario. It just goes, oh, you lost Baby Mario on the side of the screen? Well, too bad. Now you're fucked and you're going to have a life loss from, like, losing him. You don't get a chance to grab him and keep moving. You just have to grab him before the screen decides he's dead. Okay, made it through the level fucking finally. This is a good idea. It's probably fire. Yeah, I would say probably this level is fucking awful design. Out of all the levels, this may be the worst one so far since it's literally fucking cactus spam. And what do you know? We found another level that freezes the game because somebody forgot to put a Yoshi at the end. Okay, let me reset the emulator because this will literally never end if we just leave it here. There we go. I mean, on the bright side, I guess we get all our lives back, but that's the only bright side to this. Never played Topsy-Turvy? It's probably for the better. Trust me when I say that Yoshi Topsy-Turvy is so bad. It's not even really worth playing unless you just want to see, like, how poorly developed it is. It comes off as a shitty game that tried to use a gimmick, so... yeah, I don't like Yoshi Topsy-Turvy too much. Okay, right, 5-6, here we come. Let's see what the rest of World 5 has and see if we can hopefully push through all of World 6 today. Oh, man. Yeah, that's happened already like a few times. I mean, it's not a good thing. I'm not sure what's worse, the idea that the levels can either soft block and just freeze the fucking emulator, or the levels where you go through and then you play them and then you realize, oh, this level's fucking unfinished and you can't beat it because there's like part of the level is just like completely missing. I only remember like one level where that's actually been a problem so far though. Like, there's probably another one that I'm forgetting, but I think the only unfinished level that's like not had enough to beat it has been doing like 2-4, I think. I think that's the only one that's had this problem. Also, how the fuck? Maybe I need to drag a snowman over here? I think they can move alongside the level, but how am I supposed to jump that? That jump doesn't look doable. Wait, there's a part to the left? Oh! Okay, so you take a rock and roll it over to the side. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't actually think of that. That's actually one of the more interesting, fun mechanics, even though sometimes it can be annoying. Like, the rock can be really helpful. Speaking of rocks, this is like a dumb topic change I wanted to talk about for a little bit. It's a game series I liked, so I thought I would bring up. How many of you guys have played or heard of, like, Rock of Ages? It's a really dumb game series by... they're called, I think, Ace Team, and they make, like, a lot of different weird games. I heard about them, like, a long time ago from, like... I think it was just on a Steam sale or something. I saw their game called, like... okay, is my controller fucking up? Because... okay, maybe not. I can't move very fast. Or is that the snow that's... it's, like, causing that? Yeah, the movement's not very good. I'm trying it. It doesn't fucking let me move very quickly. But yeah, Ace Team makes a lot of cool stuff. One of their series that I like is called Rock of Ages, and it involves, like, playing as, like, a giant boulder, and you basically like, slam, like, a boulder into, like, fortresses, and, like, they do this, like, little... it's kind of like a tower defense thing, but in reverse. It's weird and hard to describe. Like, it's not... like, it's an amazing concept, but it's not a bad concept. It's really fun and stupid, and it's really, really enjoyable because how goofy it is. I have to play, like, the games on stream sometime. Rock of Ages is a really dumb series, and it's got multiplayer, and I think you guys would like it. It's like it's a single-player focused thing with, like, optional multiplayer, and I feel like I would love to check it out on stream. Is this actually beatable? Because, am I crazy here? Did you experience like snow, like the snow, like slowing Yoshi's feet down like I'm experiencing here? Because I don't think this is beatable if that's the case. Actually, there's some cheat codes that I recall somebody had that had like worked for trying to like get through like some of the levels. Like you could use like a thing to get like extra time. Hold on a second. I need to link this on Discord while I'm doing this, but I'm gonna check and see if I can find a cheat code that turns off ice physics or snow physics. Let me see. Yoshi's Island. If there's anything, then this is good. If not, then we'll find out. Island cheats. Turn off snow physics, maybe? Let's see if I find results for this. Anybody want to help me look really quick? Just like look for like a cheat database on some site for like Game Shark codes. I think we'll hold on a second. Whoops, I accidentally left the tab open that I wasn't intending to. I think I'm gonna skip this one right now, and we'll come back to it in a little bit. Like, I feel like if I find a code for this, it's beatable, but the problem is we need to have like a code that lets you find something that lets you walk on the snow or something. Or someone phase through walls to beat these levels. Yeah, I'm trying not to cheat on the levels, but when it comes to literally impossible levels, it's like I feel like there's no point in trying to preserve your dignity and care about like actually using fair means to survive the levels. Might as well just use whatever you can find. God damn it. I don't see any results when I look. Maybe if I look for Game Shark codes. Just give me a second. I'm just checking one more thing before I go on. There's an infinite flutter code, infinite spirit, and spit powers. Huh. Wait, let's see if this works. I don't know. Anybody know what the cheats are like? Well, I'll wait until we finish this level that I just started. My bad. I was gonna check the cheat codes, but yeah. Wait, did the game freeze? Oh, no, I guess not. That was weird. It didn't really start up the way I was expecting it to. But yeah, I found some Game Shark codes, so I feel like I might turn these on really quick and see if I can see if they'll work. Like, the infinite flutter jump thing would come in handy for getting me through some of the more annoying levels. I'm not gonna use it, like, unless I find any more bullshit levels, and I don't intend to, like, go through and cheat the levels, but if they're too much and they're just bullshit, then yeah, we'll use that, but only if that's the case. I'd mostly prefer to do games without, like, using any, like, cheating or, like, any unfair shit that'll, like, make the game too bullshit. I don't feel like cheating gives you, like, any actual victory or actually helps, but, like, when it comes to this, I'm not actually playing the real game, and I'm not playing, like, it for, like, beating the game necessarily in the first place. I'm playing because I want to see the beta, and I want to check out the levels, so naturally, me going through and playing these, it's like, yeah, I want to set up where I can see all the levels possible, so I don't have any gripes of cheating to get more content out of the beta. I feel like it's only fair to be able to see the levels through any means necessary if they're gonna make the fucking levels impossible. I mean, I guess if most people don't really give a shit and skip stuff, but I just want to see it all. I feel like it's worth checking, even though some of these are really trashy in terms of level design, honestly, and probably don't deserve the praise to begin with. I don't know. I feel like part of it's me being soft on it because it's Yoshi. I hope we don't have to wait too long for the next Yoshi game, actually. Like, Crafted World was not as good as how Woolly World was, in my opinion. Like, it turned up less enjoyable, but Crafted World wasn't a bad game. I liked it quite a bit, and I feel like people were, like, really critical of that game, and really quick to shit on it. I don't think it's, like, deserving of all the criticism. It's not great. There's not very much music, unfortunately. Like, I hear the soundtrack only has, like, 20 tracks total, which is stupid, but it's got a good design to it, and I feel like the game itself is salvageable and fun enough that I enjoyed it, even though there were problems. Like, I think Goodfield has, like, a pretty good reputation so far with Yoshi games, and they've done quite a bit of great stuff. And when you look at the Yoshi track record of, like, how the games have turned out, I think we should be welcoming them to keep making the games. Maybe they won't, maybe things won't be still going and we'll end up seeing a new developer, but, like, I don't think them having, like, a perfect game with Crafted World should be reason to just, like, abandon them and not let them make another Yoshi game. I mean, just look at the series' history, for God's sake. It's been fucking really rocky. I think the release schedule of Yoshi titles has always been, like, one good game, one bad game, or something like that. At least for a long time. I mean, Yoshi's story is good, so it's not as good as Yoshi's Island, in my opinion, but those are two good games. Then after that, next Yoshi game sucked. Then after that came a good Yoshi game, and then the trend happened to be another bad game, and then I think for the most part it's mostly been, like, good stuff. And I think the problem with the Yoshi series is just, like, getting a developer that knows what the fuck they're doing with the games, because it doesn't seem like anybody knows how to handle Yoshi. Okay, let me look at my cheat code list I found here, and let's try this infinite flutter code. Let's see. 7-3... I'm going to have to enter this in really quickly. Hold on a second. Wait, is this it? Game Genie Pro Action Replay? Let's see. Enter cheat code. Okay, I need to move this where I can see I can't see the thing perfectly, so it's going to take a moment or two to get this right. And of course, when I shrink the cheat code window, it shrinks the fucking emulation window, which I need to see what I'm doing. Okay, this is going to be an issue. Give me a second. I think I'm going to have to copy it from the database I'm on in order to get it easier. Copy, paste into my notepad, and then I'll put infinite flutter above it, and here we go. Let's see if this works now that we got this. Okay, cheat. Here goes nothing. Let's see what happens. 7. It's going to take a second. This part's not very exciting. Or actually, I can copy paste it actually to save us time. Probably. Yeah, just do like this and then, yeah, there's nothing really exciting about sitting here entering this. And okay, it didn't copy the entire cheat code for some reason. Let me get the rest of it here. And then let's put, yeah, infinite flutter. What do I have to do? Check it? Let's see. Does that work? We'll find out in a second, I guess. Let me see. Shrink the window back down. This is my first time really working with this shit. Okay, get my window back where it's at. Sorry if this is awkward and slow. I actually didn't use like many times where I do to like cheat things too often in games. I prefer to play them like legitimately, and it doesn't seem to do what it's supposed to. I don't see it fucking flutter jumping. It could be possible that the cheats for this version are different than the cheats for like the final version, though. I don't know. I didn't check the footage. If anybody wants to like look through a live stream really quick and like see if they find anything on like somebody using Game Shark codes or whatever, and tell me if there's like a different way to enter codes for this, then feel free to. You don't have to, obviously, just it would help me determine if I can potentially use codes to help me beat these. I think I can do this by time it, maybe. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, I was wrong because the jump doesn't go high enough. Let me look at my list again before we just throw in the towel. Moon jump, never affected by fuzzies. There's some for alternate forms like helicopter. Let's see. What about, let's remove the infinite flutter, and then I'll put moon jump in and see if that works. If that's not it, then I may just have to say fuck this level and maybe give up on it. I mean, I don't really care to, but I'm not going to spend all day sitting here when it's not really worth the trouble of bothering. Actually, wait a second. Did I get the wrong code? Hold on a sec. Looking at this for a second. Okay, damn it. No, I think wait. Just give me a second, I'm matching the codes. This is always annoying to do this. Like, doing this shit as a kid and trying to get, like, cheat codes and I'd, like, copy the shit down. I wasn't the most efficient at it. I didn't use stuff like that often, but it was a sloppy thing, like, looking stuff up for, like, an action replay. Okay, now that I've got this on copy, there we go. I can get this back up where I need it. Alright, I mean, any help you guys can offer here is appreciated. Obviously, you don't have to do any, but it helps the stream out right now, considering we're trying to do this for the sake of, like, checking out more levels. Actually, I noticed here on this menu it says Game Genie Pro Action Replay. I wonder if maybe it's possible that, like, the fact that it's enabled for, like, those two and not Game Shark means potentially that it's not going to work. Let me see. It doesn't actually. I don't see a listing if it's like Game Shark or Game Genie. It doesn't mention it, so I can't really tell. Alright, that's fine, Mario Fan Forum. Welcome back, Zachary. Alright, let me enter this code I just got. It's going to take 1 second. Copy the first line, and then copy the next line. I can only imagine how much trouble it must take to fucking find these cheat codes and, like, make it so things work correctly. Probably not very easy to, like, do all this shit and get it like, programmed and working so you can use it in the game, also you can cheat. I mean, I'm sure the people who use them aren't always the same people who bother to find the codes in the first place. Okay, I'm shrinking this back down. Whoops, I actually did the wrong thing. Okay, now we're back again. This is supposed to be a moon jump, and I'm not seeing any result. Let me make sure I checked my menu to make sure everything's... Oh, that's... Okay, that turned it off when I did that. Okay, so let me check my thing again. No, it shows that it's turned on. I guess this is just not going to happen unless I figure out how to either get working codes or I can figure out some way to pass this level, because this one looks like it's just not possible. Alright, whatever. Let me reset the game again and we'll go back to the other stuff. Yeah, this one might be a lost cause unless I can figure out how other people did this. I would have to find, like, a video or somebody who's, like, gone through the trouble of adding cheats on their stuff so I can see how they did it and what they did to pass through the levels. It's not really worth the trouble unless we find we've got extra time, honestly. I mean, I was wanting to do all the levels, but this is just making me angry right now how annoyingly slow this is. I think we finished this level already. This was like the penguin level. Let me double check though. I didn't actually like make sure to log it, and I should have checked to see if I could remember that or not. Yeah, we beat this one. I think I remember I got to the end of this level, so suicide off the level will get us back to where we were at. This is the biggest problem I have with, like, these things. It's not a big deal, and I didn't know there's no point getting upset with it, but yeah, it sucks when you play, like, a beta and you want to check stuff out, and then you find you can't because progress is either cut off by, like, the level being unfinished or some stupid bullshit like this. It just doesn't feel good. And then you have games where fucking development is, like, set up where it's next to impossible to fucking proceed anyway, so it doesn't matter. The fuck? The flower spawning bubbles. That's interesting. I don't recall seeing anything like this in the final game. This must be, like, a thing they only had during the beta, because I would have remembered that, surely. What a bizarre level. I mean, it's cool to see this, though. Wait, can I jump off the bubbles? I can't tell. I know in the final version I think you can jump off them, but it doesn't seem like the functionality's implemented here. No? What the hell? What did they do then? Nothing? Did they not implement bubble physics in this version of the game? Doesn't look like it. I mean, not a big deal, just wondering. Guess not. I guess we'll just keep moving then. And to think, this is the Raphael the Raven level? Like, this is like completely different from the final version of that level. It doesn't play very similarly. Like, there's just a bunch of shit, like, flung all around the level for whatever reason. I mean, neat to see what the beta version looked like, but still, not what I was anticipating at all. Can I kill this thing if I charge my egg, or is it only ground pound? I guess I probably could, but it's probably based on how quick I am, which means not worth the trouble trying to find out. Okay, whatever, let's just keep moving then. Oh, man. Thinking at the moment. Pokemon Soul Silver right now. Oh, cool, that's actually a really good game. I like that game, and like Heart Gold as well, actually. Pokemon as a series I'm not like the biggest on, but I gotta admit, like some of the remakes are really nice, especially Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I remember when I got those back in the day. Really fantastic games, really good remakes, and I have a lot of love for Gold and Silver, and seeing them get like that remake treatment, it was really nice to play through them and get to check out all the really cool new additions they made. Like the one thing I liked the most out of the 4th gen of Pokemon. Also, I see what they want out of me here. It doesn't really seem like a great level design because it forces you to go really far up and then really far down, and I think it's on a timer. You have to fucking use the mole to get down there and dig through the ground in order to pass this. That's not great. Gold, Soul Silver, they're expensive. Yeah, that's the thing that happens. A lot of games end up like being old and then out of print, obviously, and people charge up the ass for a copy of them, so it ends up being impossible to get a hold of the games. It's a shame scalping is like so prevalent in the games industry, like older games especially, but not really much you can do about it. It'd be nice if it wasn't such a heavy problem. Especially when it comes to Nintendo stuff, where Nintendo doesn't want to release some of their old stuff and ends up making their games impossible to buy, which I hate that. Like, I have a lot of older things that I'm glad I own, but there's a lot of things by that same proxy that I wish I had that I didn't buy back in the day because I didn't even think it'd be rare and I didn't know it would exist. Like, there's a lot of GameCube games I want that I don't own. Like, I didn't know Wave Race was a thing on GameCube until later. I heard about that, like, a long time after the GameCube was gone. I'm lucky that I got a copy of F-Zero GX when I did, because I didn't hear about it when the GameCube was actually out either. Like, there was no marketing for it, and I remember I just found out about it through, like, a Let's Play somebody did. Like, no idea there was a GameCube F-Zero title. I was really happy to check it out, though, and I ended up falling in love with it. And I found it for, like, $5, so I got really lucky, but a lot of my experience with GameCube stuff came after, like, they were already out, and, like, thankfully before the scalping got out of hand. Like, I got Chibi Robo after the fact as well, and I'm glad I did. Chibi Robo was good. Speaking on the matter of Chibi Robo, I remember this was something I saw recently, and I don't think I ever talked about. I recall hearing on the internet, like, recently that the developer of Chibi Robo, Skip Ltd, they went and, like, out of business, like, recently, so, like, the fate of the Chibi Robo series is completely left up in the air. Nobody knows what's going to happen to it, and, like, what exactly the Nintendo's going to do with the IP. I'm kind of saddened, honestly, because I liked the series, even though there were definitely a lot of problems. I feel like Chibi Robo was a series that just didn't get, like, a lot of love. Like, they put a lot of games out, but they really, really mishandled the series. I think I missed the door that was locked I was looking for, I think. Remember where the fuck it was actually at. Just gotta remember. Oh, God. Was this the right way? Did I already go through here and unlock the door? I don't think so, because I still have the key on me. Oh, shit. Wait, maybe I need to get the key there. Let's see. I'm not actually certain. I don't remember where the fuck I was going. I hope I'm going in the right direction. Anyway, whatever, like I was saying, Chibi Robo was good. It's a shame it got, like, such a poor, like... what's the right word? I guess, like, release schedule and, like, track record with its devs. Like, the games weren't necessarily bad, but... it's like the devs didn't know what the fuck they wanted to do with the series for some reason, and it wasn't a bad concept. Like, the general idea behind it is weird, but in a good way. Like, the whole idea of you playing as a little robot and house cleaning was surprisingly really fun compared to what you would expect out of that kind of thing. Like, cleaning is not fun, and yet they managed to make a game where the primary focus is cleaning and making people happy, and it was enjoyable, really enjoyable, and I'm glad they did, because I enjoyed playing Chibi Robo. I feel like that was a game that really defined the GameCube when I look back at it. It was like the first Chibi Robo was really something special, and then after the first game, that's where things kind of fell apart, because Park Patrol was like very much different. It had like a bit of what made the original special, but Park Patrol wasn't really the same in terms of how the game played. It's not as enjoyable overall. It was a good Chibi Robo game, but it could have been a lot better. Like, that game had a really unfortunate history with how it got handled too. They released it as a fucking Walmart exclusive here in America, so you pretty much couldn't get a copy of it really easily. Had to go out and buy one from Walmart or someplace that was selling it used in order to purchase it, and it was alright. It wasn't amazing, but not as good as the first game by any stretch. What the fuck? I'm stuck in the wall! Oh, this is real lovely. I was fine, and then this happened, and can I maybe get out of this somehow, or am I just stuck? What the fuck? Everything was cool until this point. Oh wait, it's actually killing me, so if it does that, I can just let the fucking timer run out. That was annoying! I hope that doesn't mean that, like, every single time I enter the pipe, I'm gonna get stuck in the wall like that, though. Because if that's the case, the only way to get done with this level means that I'd have to locate that cheat for a walk through a wall so that I can actually, like, finish the level. Ugh. And, of course, there was no checkpoint, either. Just my fucking luck that I don't have access to the one thing that would make this a little more bearable. Ugh. Let me see. Platinum increased to €75 today. I mean, I would have probably just bought Platinum anyway. Like, maybe it's just me, but I feel like the third version of the games are usually the ones you should really want to get. Like, they always have the most features, they always have the most Pokemon in them, so they're usually the ones that are best suited to buying, because they have, like, more quality of life and updates, like the other two games don't have. The only thing they're missing is, like, they're usually, like, not including a few Pokemon to make you trade with, like, other versions, so there's that. But yeah, I feel like usually the third version's, like, the one you'd want to purchase because it has all the content you'd be wanting. Oh, god damn it. Just let me fucking get on the Goonie already instead of fucking making this process hard game. Okay, there we go. We gotta deal with this shit before we can keep proceeding. Yeah, I wanted to talk about Chibi Robo a little bit. Wait, what? Am I crazy? I swear I had Baby Mario before I went up here. What the fuck? How did I lose him when I... Oh wait, that's probably Yoshi's bubble, unless I'm mistaken. We'll figure it out when we get down to the bottom, though. I'm gonna say, maybe it is Baby Mario, but it didn't look like it. Yeah, that's the bubble from transforming. I hope it doesn't fucking disappear on me. This game has been something, at least the prototype. I'm definitely still fine with the final version of Yoshi's Island, because I know that game's polished, but this hasn't been. Oh! Wow. Well, if you get hit by something and like, or not even hit, you should lose your fucking power-up, I guess the game just goes, fuck you, because you don't get the thing back, you don't get the option to fucking transform into the mole again and go back down where you're supposed to, which is honestly kind of shitty level design, in my opinion. Yeah, just let me stop fucking juggling him back on my back. I'm trying to lose him on purpose this time. There we go. Okay, good. You know, I kind of want to talk about this, like, topic I was starting on now. Not that like, it might started random, like I was talking about, like, games that I remembered, stuff that didn't really get a lot of attention. There's a lot of things you can mention when it comes to that, especially when it comes to GameCube stuff. Let's finish talking about the Chibi Robo topic, I guess, since I bothered. I was gonna elaborate on it anyway, like, since, you know, it's not really a super well-known series, and did that penguin just fucking rob me of Baby Mario? I'm pretty sure they don't do that in the final version. They made the penguins into assholes in the prototype, holy shit. Fucking steal the baby from you if you're not looking. Why is it like in this game actually, like, multiple of these enemies are obsessed with stealing Baby Mario? What the fuck do they gain from running off with them? I think the monkeys are just made to look like assholes when they take him from you, but the penguins? What the hell? Like, why do these penguins want to steal a baby? Like, what are they gaining from this? The monkeys, yeah, like I said, oh sorry, I got a little sidetracked and repeated myself, that wasn't my intention, but yeah. I think the bandits do it because, well, they're bandits, they rob shit by nature. I'm sure bandits are probably thinking when they swindle Baby Mario from you, they're like, oh, I can totally use this kid to get ransom. Kind of shitty, but I would imagine that's exactly what this enemy... I'm trying to rationalize, like, the idea behind this. It's just weird. A penguin stealing a fucking baby? Like, what? Okay, I guess that'll work if I... Oh god, this feels a little less easy to control. I can't just drop down the way I want to, and not again. Wow, I have to reset because I could do it otherwise, but I feel like I'm faster just resetting here. Fucking get stuck on the level where you can't handle things easy, and it's just sloppy trying to move around here. That pisses me off how annoyingly slow getting through these levels is. Ugh. Even like some of the better ones like this level, just not handled well. The mole doesn't really handle particularly good for this, and it's really good to fucking and get down easier, and I can't use it, and it's long, like a long path I have to follow. Lovely. Let's take him. If Yoshi already loses him? I don't remember the penguin stealing Baby Mario. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, I thought I remembered the penguins being one of the passive mobs that just minded their own business. Maybe I'm wrong. Not like it's a big deal. I mean, their sliding was always obnoxious as fuck and got in the way when that happened. Ugh. Anyway, I'm sorry if I get sidetracked. This level hasn't been bad, but it's been pissing me off a little bit how when I get to the fucking part that I was meaning to, get fucking stuck in the wall, and then after that, fucking get stuck trying to go back because I can't line the mole spot up where I want it easily. Oh my god, just let me fucking jump where I want, and are you shitting me? You turd! Fucking robbing me as soon as I turn around to go where I need to, this fucking bandit shows up. I think the bandits may be one of my least favorite enemy types in this entire game. Literally just show up to be an asshole and fucking take Baby Mario from you and don't really serve any other purpose. They're just dicks. Okay, as soon as I can get done with this, I'm pretty sure if I drop downwards, I'll get there faster. Yeah, I was right. Thank God I managed to do that this time. And now, fall! Okay, good. Whew, that was a little frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Chibi Robo has been unfortunately handled. Talked about 2 of the games already. Also, I was meaning to mention this, I didn't bring it up, so I didn't elaborate on like the first game very much. Like, actually the first Chibi Robo title, it got released on the GameCube, like, near the GameCube's lifespan was like ending, so didn't get a lot of attention. There wasn't a lot of advertising that was done for the game, so didn't get very many sales. The game is unfortunately like really poor in its sales figure. It was really good though, and I feel like if it got sold on another console like the Wii with like bigger install base, maybe it would have done better. The irony being that there was a Wii version that got released in like Japan, and knowing Nintendo, they didn't fucking release the Wii version in America or any other version. It was Japan only. Fucking, I hated when Nintendo did this shit, and it feels like it happened quite a lot back in the day. Like, it's never fun seeing a game get region locked into one area like that. Ugh, they probably would have been able to sell a lot too. Just a series that's been mishandled really badly. Fucking third game actually is probably one of the better looking games I've seen. And guess what? It also didn't get a release in America. They released like another game that's really close to the first Chibi Robo, but of course it doesn't happen to be released anywhere other than Japan, and it's a sequel to like the first game, and it also involves like the focus on house cleaning. Looks to be like the best Chibi Robo game in the whole series, and from there it only gets more depressing how mishandled like Chibi Robo is. Oh, you can fuck off. I should have at least got a chance to like try to stop them before they fucking reached Baby Mario. Ugh. I'm gonna stop after 5-8, I think. I was gonna do all of World 6, but we're already nearing that 2-hour mark, and this world has actually put the fucking difficulty up like stupid high and really unenjoyable compared to some of the previous ones. Like, I thought I'd already reached some really bad levels that had unfun bits before. I was wrong to think I had already reached the worst, though. World 5 is so much worse than everything else I've played so far, and I'm gonna need another stream session before I jump face first into World 6 and try to beat it, because I do not want to fucking dive in and end up finding myself overwhelmed. On the bright side, since I'm doing it like this means there's also time for me to look into, like, how to get cheat codes running on this and what cheat codes people used on this to, like, play it, so that way I can look up stuff like how to get infinite flutter jump, but there actually is a code for it, and we can finish levels that are deemed, like, beatable but too difficult otherwise if we do that. And I'd like to see the whole of the entire thing, so yeah, naturally gonna try to get those codes. God only knows if it'll work out, though. I don't even know if it's entirely worth the trouble, but I'm doing it one way or another. I don't care. I've came this far, might as well at least attempt to find some workaround. So yeah, I'm sorry that I'm sure you guys are used to it now, and I apologize about it already. Like, I know I probably shouldn't, but yeah, I get sidetracked really easy. I was meaning to finish a topic and then completely veered off to talking about something else when I wasn't intending to. Then I want to finish the topic I started. Well, we're nearly done talking about Chibi Robo anyway, though. But yeah, so last two games in Chibi Robo are something like the series that got released. There's one game that got released on 3DS. It's digital only, and it's called Photo Finder. It's kind of similar to the rest of the series, but not really. You just take pictures and you collect shit and do like little mini games. It's based on some of the same stuff that's in the other Chibi Robo games, but it's kind of basically like a shell of what the former Chibi Robo games were. Like, it's not as enjoyable as the rest of the series, in my opinion, and it didn't really get great sales data either, I'm pretty sure, but that could probably be boiled down to the fact that it's different and not as fun as the other games. And then it comes to the last game. Oh my god, I think a lot of people are aware of this game thanks to either Scott the Woz or just this game had like a bad reception in the first place. Chibi Robo's Ziplash. Literally, they took what Chibi Robo was and they turned it into a fucking side-scroller that literally nobody liked. It's generic as fuck. uninteresting. Basically strips out all the personality of like Chibi Robo like as a series, and may as well have made it into like a fucking Castlevania clone. It was so bad, so unenjoyable. I remember like buying it when it was like new and first coming out, and I regretted it so hard. So unenjoyable. There was like such a bad game there. The levels are set up in a weird system where you have to like use this like roulette board to like get levels and like use money to like buy levels sometimes, or buy more chances at playing the right level so you can continue on the story. And it is the most annoying gimmick ever. They made a side scroller. They could have at least made an enjoyable side scroller, but they made a game that was fucking miserable and not fun in the slightest. And oh fuck, are you serious? Why did it have to be near the fucking staircase? Oh my god. Of course, the one place I lose Baby Mario is the one place that can fuck me over harder than any other spot in the level, where I can't fucking go reach him. Ugh, that pisses me off. Hang on a second, guys. I gotta take a really quick BRB. It's only gonna be like a minute or two, but I turned my AC up earlier. It's getting cold, and now it's getting way too hot in my apartment. I need to turn it back down. I'm like burning up right now. I'll be right back. Probably gonna get a water while I'm at it, actually. Ugh. Okay, I'm back. Give me just a second or two. Throat feels not the best either. Ugh. Ugh, God. Okay, give me just a second or two to fucking get my stuff back where I had it. You beat this one quickly? The first part? I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know if I did something wrong, but I definitely haven't got by it very quickly, because well, you saw what happened. I got fucking screwed by the level here. Fucking multiple times, actually, when it came to the power-up once by the fucking pipe warping me in the wrong spot, and then another time by the fucking game deciding to be a dick and releasing Baby Mario where I couldn't reach him, so that ended up hurting me beating this level. This one's not bad, but it's not very good either. Like, there's a lot of fucking really fucking stupid stuff that's not, like, set up well. It's not nuanced in a way where it encourages you to explore and play well. It just happens to be strung together in a really bad way. Hang on a second. I want to check on everything on OBS and back on my window before I jumped back in, and okay, we're all good. Just checking to make sure I didn't forget something in my settings. Whew, it's been a long day. Actually, nah, it's about 2 hours. I was talking about I got hot. I was just thinking, like, if I actually do want to stop, but yeah, I think I will stop after this level, because even though I could go further, 2 hours per world sometimes is a little much. Some of these have been a lot easier and a lot shorter, and that way I can handle them better, but when it comes to beating, like, this thing and it's taking me 2 hours, yeah, it's better I don't chance World 6 on fucking wasting another 2 to 3 hours, possibly. Sucks, I've seen people go through the whole thing in, like, a short time span, but I guess a lot of people don't care about seeing the whole thing like I do. Only reason I'm wasting all this time is because I want to explore the prototype really thoroughly. I mean, it's not bad. It feels like I'm playing through a full game playthrough this way, but not the most fun experience, I'll say that much. It almost feels like I'm playing a game from an alternate universe. Like, it feels like I'm playing well, obviously I am playing an unreleased version. I'd say, like, playing a version that got unreleased and from another universe or something. Okay, right, over here. Ugh. Right, as long as we can survive. If that game would give me a middle ring to work with, I could probably survive, because the middle ring will be able to put you further in the level, obviously, and let you avoid all the bullshit in the earlier part of the level, so it'd be nice, but I don't think the game's gonna hand me any freebies here. Can you maybe fuck off with hitting me for a little bit? I feel like this timer mechanic is infinitely worse than the one in the final version. It just doesn't give you a lot of time to work with. The regen is, like, much nicer in the final version, and feels like finding the little, like, clocks is a lot harder than it is finding the stars, and, I mean, it's not terrible. Actually, you know what, I haven't been using the pause menu at all, and I could, and I think all these do the same effect of, like, adding time to your game, actually. If I can find the one that does, like, 5-second increments, that'd be useful, because I might as well spare myself as much pain as possible and not waste time here. I want to be done. I haven't been using this feature and I forgot about it being in the game, and frankly, I don't care enough to avoid using it. I feel like this is worth it at this point. Like, it's like saving me extra time, so yeah, I'm gonna fucking add time to my timer here. I'm sure the devs did the same shit to fucking beat the levels, since this is like a debug menu, so I don't feel guilty about using the same tricks the developers did to beat levels. Hell, I've seen people, like, from, like, development teams where they literally had, like, their own dev menu full of cheats they used and cheaply beat their way through levels that were too difficult. It's like, fuck you, if you're gonna put in levels that are too hard and then use fucking debug and use cheats to beat a level, then why the fuck should the consumer be expected to beat the level fairly? Like, why should you get off the easy way and beat the level with no effort, but somehow the fans are expected to deal with the shitty bullshit level idea that you come up with? That's not fair. It's part of why I hate seeing shit in, like, Mario Maker where people add dev doors. It's like, if you had a dev door and have to use that to beat the level on a hard level, you're a fucking pussy who can't even beat your own level, and that's pretty sad, honestly. Like, shouldn't even be making the level if you can't beat it. I don't know, maybe I'm being a little harsh. I don't think you should be uploading levels that you can't beat personally, though. It just feels really, really cheap, honestly. Right, where did I go? Over to this side. I swear to God, if we get fucking stuck again, I'm going to be really pissed off with this level. Yeah, this part was where I was at. Not gonna touch the controller. Just gonna try and hope it fucking... Oh, no. I can't get out of the wall unless... I seem to be completely stuck. How the fuck? Did I do something wrong? Why? How did you finish this if this happens? I don't understand. Maybe I need to explore more of the level? I don't know. I just got fucking stuck in that room. That's the second time that's happened, too. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna give this one more shot before I say fuck this level like I did some of the other ones and just leave it instead of bothering with it right now. I think if I don't get it in the next try or two, it's gonna be left on the table with I think 6 it was, until I get a chance to check into some codes and see about if I can beat these levels through other means, like using cheat codes, because I don't wish to spend like 30 minutes on every level and get stuck and frustrated on shit that's not really worth it. I did it for the other levels, but those were things I toyed around with enough and I found like a solution to beat the level, so that's a little different. Right now, this is showing like no sign that it's actually beatable, even though I've heard that it is, and I'm not seeing it right now. Right now, it's been too bullshit. Oh my god. This is just structured badly. Fucking get by the first part, and then after you get by the first part, fucking have to deal with that fucking segment there and pray you don't get stuck in the wall. Like, that's... how did they even... and leave that there? Jesus. fucking get stuck if you're not careful. I'm guessing that pipe just sabotages you every time you use it. God, this game is like wore down my stamina a little bit. I have like more I want to talk about, but like, this has actually shocked me and made me speechless for a little bit. Some fucking bad level design, some of these levels. Right, this might not be doable on this attempt. Actually, no, we can. I said it before, I should have just did this again. Can use this to get my hands on more time if I use the right one. Which one is it? I can't really tell what's what. Oh, that's what that does. Oh! Okay, that's interesting. So, I had the wrong command, actually. So, can I turn this off? Because I didn't want this. I wanted to use the thing for getting, you know, extra time. There we go. I guess I have to wait it out, which is not helping any. That's weird. Does it only have to be usable once each? Trying to get like as much extra time as I can, actually. But this is useful, actually. I think we just found out how to get by the last level that I was on, the one 5-6. I can turn this on because Baby Mario like this can climb up walls, so if I'm not mistaken, I should be able to activate this more than once and go past parts in the level that I couldn't before, so we can possibly pass the level by using this. This would have helped in like that other level with that like part with the piranha plant. Turn on Baby Mario, assuming like the Super Baby Mario thing, like assuming it works the same way it does in the final version, speed through the enemies and just avoid getting killed because the invincibility frames. It's not a great solution, but I mean, it's a solution, and if it works, then better than nothing, instead of having no way to beat the level. Not exactly great that I found it just randomly, though, instead of figuring it out sooner. That might be helpful, though. Oh, you can fuck right off, buddy. Okay, there we go. Got the key. You know, I haven't used that menu, like, at all, except for, like, a few times, and only just now that it dawned on me to, like, start using it in my playthrough. That would have probably saved me a little bit of time, but, hey, more you know, now I've learned from, like, messing around, I can get some extra help from that power-up, and can keep giving myself extra time. Oh, shit. Did they actually limit the amount of, like, options you have for, like, giving yourself more timers? Why even have that as, like, a debug menu if you're going to fucking limit the amount of times you can use that stuff? Like, if you're a dev, wouldn't you just want to leave it there? Whatever. It doesn't matter. I mean, I'm gonna reset the ROM so I can make sure everything works right and I have all my resources back once I'm done with this level. That way, if we go back to 5-6, we have everything we need intact and we can go through the level without running out of, like, extra stuff that I need. Please tell me I can get more time on the timer, though. What do these do, actually? Or are they all gone? Okay, so seems like it just managed to do that instead of what I was hoping for, and that was the only slot I could see that was opened, and okay, I think I can get up like this. This will be useful, even if it's not super great. It gives me invincibility while I climb up. I mean, I'd like to get more time, but I'll settle for what I can get right now, and frankly, I'm not in the mood to risk potentially taking another hour or longer on this fucking prototype for finishing World 5, so I don't feel bad about using this right now. Oh my god, thank god that's over with. That was really, really annoying. Let's keep moving, though. We're not done yet. We got a ways to go. By the way, did I bring this up? I feel like I probably discussed, like, a similar topic to this, but, like, what are your guys, like, consoles that you grew up in, like, your favorite games from, like, certain consoles? Like, I feel like I haven't discussed, like, GameCube and N64 stuff in particular very much, because I've talked about it a little bit, but, like, I enjoy hearing, like, what people like about the GameCube. Actually, I was meaning to talk about, like, GameCube games earlier, and we never got into that topic, because I'd it was still talking about Chibi Robo. Might have to go on to that topic in a second or two. Excuse me? Got to use the tongue to clear out all this here before I can move along. You only grew up the PS2? Well, I mean, that's not bad. Everybody has, like, different stuff they grew up with, so naturally, we're not all going to share the same experiences. I played a lot of Nintendo stuff personally, because it's just who I am, and kind of childhood I had, I guess, like, not really I can say much about this. Oh fuck, oh fuck. That's because of your sister? Did you buy any others? Like, I mean, SNES is good, just wondering, like, that's my first console I think I owned as a kid was the SNES. Really good console, too. A lot of fond memories of games on there that I played. Might have to do more SNES games on stream eventually. I feel like I'd like to do, like, a stream where I do Mario Paint, maybe. Like, could do it where I draw stuff, and then part of it could be you guys, like, suggesting stuff that I draw and trying my hand at it. I don't know if I'd be very good, but I mean, it'd be a fun thing to mess around with for a little bit. Mario Paint's a real gem of a game, too, and probably one of my favorite Mario spin-offs in total. Like, it's just a really, really great little game that... It's a shame they never really did much with it. Like, Mario Paint had, like, one sequel, I'm pretty sure, and that only released in Japan, so there's not really much that people know about it besides, yeah, there's a Mario Paint sequel, and it's called Mario Artist. That's all we have to go off of. Like, there's been, like, translated ROMs, but still not really a lot. Okay, how do I get up from this? I can't move. How the fuck are you meant to go through this spot when the game freezes you in place? What the fuck? Wait, I have an idea. Maybe. This may not work, but it's the only thing I've got. This gap is small, so... Yeah, that looks right, maybe. Unless the platform's a little glitchy, but can I fit? I don't see any. I can't seem to fit, and my sprite's all fucked up too because I can't seem to go where I want to. Shit. Wonder if I can go up the pipe like this, maybe. Oh god, this is so glitchy. I mean, I guess it works though. I don't feel like this is the right way because I would have got through this probably, but I don't know. Let's try going down again. Maybe I can cheese wall jump my way up if I try. It's not great knowing that I have to rely on cheese to beat the level, but I mean, what else do I have to fucking do at this point? Because I'm not getting anywhere, and I don't see how I'm supposed to get enough height, actually. Unless I get lucky. It's not like there's a wall to run up here. You can only do, like, so much with it unless you get... I don't think the cape thing's implemented properly. Like, you're supposed to be able to, like, make the cape go, like... I don't know how you describe it. You, like, open the cape up in the final version. You can use that to get, like, more airtime. It doesn't seem to be present in this version, though. Okay, looking at that, I think this is doable. I think if I can manage to cheese it hard enough, I can get up the wall by jumping on the penguin. Maybe. No? Welcome back, Mario Fan 04. You haven't missed out on much. I'm about to fucking say fuck this level, though, if this keeps up. Seriously? Ugh. Okay, I'm confused. You still there, Gary? I could probably, if you know what to do here to, like, get by, then that'd help a lot, actually. You don't have to bother, but I mean, you've had experience at this, so it would help if we had, like, a little bit of feedback on how the fuck to get through this part. This is 5-8. We were on this earlier and couldn't beat it. Maybe if I try it over here. Ah, I'm so close. If I could get through this wall, I think that's it. Check your stream. Alright, cool. That'll be helpful. I mean, it's all we've got to go off of, and... If the fucking movement wasn't all fucked up, this might work. I think the problem is that it literally traps me in the wall, and as a result, it doesn't let me go through the part that I want to. I just want to finish this level. I don't really mind quitting it, but it makes me feel angry when I have to give up on levels, honestly, and that mole thing was actually fucking right in the perfect spot that I couldn't jump through the thing there, and I couldn't get my mole power up where I wanted it to survive. I think I see what they wanted, unless... well, maybe. If this is what I think it is, and I'm right, this is bullshit to even look at. It looks like they want you to take the mole, go over to the wall, and then try not to get caught on the platform, and basically slowly crawl your way up the entire wall until you reach this point. How in the fuck is that even meant to be humanly possible? Oh my god. Wait, maybe? Okay, that answers that, but we still need a way up more. What about my Baby Mario power-up? How do I trigger the wall jump? It's not wall jumping now, like I want it to. Oh my god, it's like just when I want it and need it, the wall jump doesn't actually work correctly. I don't understand! What the fuck? Am I looking at this wrong? There's a mole spot. This whole section is designed in order to use the mole, but when you try to use the mole, you can't reach the spot. Like, I can see how this would probably connect you there, in fact, and you need to go up the wall like this, it looks like. But there's no way to get the mole up here because the level's uneven and doesn't give you, like, the proper room to, like, utilize the mole power-up. Is there supposed to be a mole thing I can use from this menu? I'm not seeing anything. I'm trying to check every slot for mole transformation, though. I don't think there's a mole transformation unless I'm mistaken. And of course, unlike the full game, there's no way to do this otherwise, where you can transform in a better way all the way to the right from the bottom. Let me see, all the way to the right from the bottom. You mean over on this part? If you're talking about going up, then we've already talked about this. I mean, I went through here and I got soft locked like multiple times. Unless I'm doing something. Let me save state just in case, though. Save game position to slot 0. That way we have a save. Okay, let's see. I should have done that already. That didn't work. Let me see, maybe the Baby Mario power-up can get me free. I mean, I was able to jump out with Yoshi, so if there's a possibility I can get out with Baby Mario, then that means I can move along, but the wall keeps trapping me. I don't understand. What the fuck? Took you to Raphael. That's weird. Let me try reloading the save state. Maybe I just need to keep forcing it a few times and see if it'll potentially put me in the right spot. I doubt it, but I mean, better than nothing. Can't beat it. The worst part of this is it feels doable, but it's not. If you could just walk through the wall with that cheat code, I think that's the answer to doing this. I'm so close to finishing this. Like, literally right on the verge of getting done. Let me think here. I need your guys' help. I'm not gonna waste much time. This is like 10 minutes at most. Actually, I don't know if I did try that. I'll try your suggestion really quick, but I thought I tried it. Maybe I misremembered. Let me see. Let's say, like, you guys can find... I saw somebody who added codes to their game, I'm pretty sure, and was able to like play with Game Shark codes on. If you guys can help me with that and help me figure out how to turn on Game Shark codes, then we could potentially enable the walk-through walls thing to get by this, and then from there we could get out of the wall trapping us, and then from that point we could probably finish the rest of the level off. Okay, so you aren't allowed to go in the pipe for some reason. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I am trying. It is literally like lowering my bouncing. I can't get high enough to enter the pipe. Either that or it's blocking off me from like going inside with Baby Mario. So that answers that suggestion. Right, let's try to find somebody who used like cheat codes. Yoshi's Island. I'm gonna have to search the prototype and see if I can find footage. I know I saw somebody who had cheats on their stream. If I can find that, I could maybe see how the fuck they enabled that. I'm not sure how to do this. It's a problem. If we can find the code, that's all we need. Maybe I should stop here. I don't know. Maybe it's... let's see. Yeah, I see somebody who's doing this, but they don't have like a thing in their screen like showing how they're activating the codes, so it doesn't really help any. Fuck, we might just have to stop. Yoshi's hitbox or something? I don't know, fuck. Whatever, I don't know if we can beat this right now, not without a cheat code, I hate to say it, so we're gonna leave this one because I can't find where something for utilizing, like, any cheats are right now, even though if I could have a walk-through walls cheat, we could probably beat it, but we can go back to that other level, and we can at least see if we can get through 5-6. I think 5-8 is completely fucked without cheats, though. I don't think there's any way to clear it. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I want to believe I'm wrong, but I don't know. Okay, yeah, let's just do this now and try turning on Super Baby Mario. Oh, wait, do I have to, like, use one of these things up first and take away a slot before it actually lets me activate it? That's not great. Okay, I see. So empty slots, like, default to this for some reason, which is really peculiar. Oh boy, don't tell me it's fucking unbeatable like this, too, unless... I'm sure it's beatable. It's gotta be. If I could fucking wall jump. That's the problem, is I don't know how to activate it, and I haven't figured out what's triggering it. Maybe? Well, I don't know. I'm not able to... Every time I bump into the wall, it's not letting me do it. Let me see. What about this one? No? It's literally just if I could get the fucking wall jump. That's the only way to bypass this, I think. Let's give it a shot, the chain romp, yeah, and see if it works. See if maybe this has any impact. I doubt it, though. I feel like we've exhausted a lot of options, and of course I gotta wait for this to fucking wear off now. I think the speed might be slightly better. I mean, not by much. Yeah, that doesn't help. Oh wait, actually, I think I figured it out maybe if I can do it. I saw that. I didn't get timing. I'm kind of like basically bunny hopping with this, and if I actually do that again, it's entirely possible if I approach it at the right speed, I might be able to get enough speed to actually go over and get the wall jump, because it triggered for like a second or two. Yeah, there we go. That does the trick. Annoying, but it works. So, I mean, hey, we managed to get by that part of the level. Okay, good. I was gonna say, without this wouldn't really be worth trying to go further. I guess I should save state here before I forget, so we're in a good position to keep moving. Save to slot 1. There we go. Cool, so now we can actually explore the rest of the level. Yeah, I don't really blame you. I mean, you said you skipped, and I would have probably skipped to it. I not realized that I could do that, so that makes it so I can actually beat this level. which is going to tear me up a little bit, knowing that, like, there's one level in this world that I haven't been able to pass, and I couldn't find working cheat codes, so I couldn't finish it, but hey, I mean, not a big deal. It sucks a little bit, though. Like, I really wanted to beat all of these, and then finding out that I can't. Oh, you can fuck right off? Okay, good. Whew! Not the easiest and friendliest level design, and, excuse me? What the fuck is this bullshit? Why is the door fucking sealed off like this? Oh, lovely. So, how the fuck are you meant to beat this then? You'd need fire to go through. Maybe there's a cheat code for that too, but I haven't found any cheat codes, so that doesn't help any. What if I try Baby Mario again? No? Okay, this is shitty. If I could maybe potentially go under the ice, I might be able to try the, like, slide to the door and see if I can go through the hitbox, but I don't know. The problem is the ice isn't working with me. I need to figure out the cheat codes. That's our problem here, is it's literally cheat codes that would solve these issues. Fucking get hands on a fire melon cheat code, get hands on one for, like, a cheat code for walking through walls. We could get through these problems. Oh, it is a cheat, or not cheating, it is a fire melon. Okay, good. Problem is now I gotta catch up to the ski lift until I can get back. I don't want to use this either, or else I might wear out all the use. You motherfucker! I hate this game sometimes. Namely this version, but still. Oh, I can't shoot the fire upwards in this version, so I can't fucking smack him like this, and I don't have any eggs left. Fucking lovely. Oh my god, I'm gonna reload my save state, because I feel like I'm going to be stuck sitting here if I try to fucking kill it by using fucking fire or even anything else other than eggs. I need that fire melon to make it to the end. Okay, whew, this still is some shitty level design overall, but I mean, at least there's a solution. That's the bright side here, is there's a way through this. Okay, I guess they've got more than one of these. That's good to know that if you fuck up, you can get a second watermelon. Oh, right, I forgot the egg tossing button is the same button as the breathe fire button. Could you not? Could you maybe just leave me the fuck alone and let me complete the level instead of sniping at me? That'd be cool. Okay, I made it. Thank God. Ugh, I hope I have enough to make it through the door, and of course I'm one short. If these ice cubes respawn, I am going to be fucking livid at this game right now. I swear to God, they better not respawn. Save position into slot 1, and then we gotta go back and get another fire melon. Hey asshole, stop chasing me! Lakitu is still one of the most annoying Mario enemies. Oh, that works, we get that, and then there we go. I'm not sure what are my least favorite Mario enemies. Actually, like, for another topic to talk about, Lakitu's definitely up there. I mean, I'd say also fucking Hammer Bros are not that great either. Okay, we killed Lakitu. That might actually be beneficial if we can continue forward. Okay, good. It actually does save the progress for the ice cubes. That's good. How much is left? Least favorite is Hammer Bros. Yeah, Hammer Bros suck. They're awful in Mario 1 especially. Same with the bloopers and you're out of water especially. Ugh. Huh, okay, I recognize this level. I don't remember which number it is, but I remember this exact same gimmick, except they were like more penguins. Also, unlike the final version, seems like you can only break like one single tile at a time when you're using a fire mill, and I'm pretty sure in the final version you were allowed to break like multiple tiles and as many as you needed to with like one breath of fire. You just had like 3 shots. Yeah, it does look similar. As I probably is 5-3. Oh boy. Just gotta survive a little longer. It's been pretty good after, like, the initial bullshit that came through this level. Like, started off bad, but definitely gotten better, actually. I was gonna say, I need that fire melon, I think. I don't want you to lie past me with it. Okay, cool. They even made a checkpoint once you get this far. That's a lot more helpful, actually. Right, now we just gotta get to the very end. I probably should have shot that thing there to get a bridge, I bet. Oh, fuck off, fish! These guys are annoying. Fucking continually shooting water at you just to be a douchebag. They don't actually do anything, they just get in your way. Leave me alone until I can shoot the cloud. You are such an asshole of a fish. Almost as bad as the catfish, because at least the catfish has a goal in mind. You just want to be a fucking annoying shit because you can. I need like a good second or two to charge my egg, too. Oh, god damn it. Wait, did I just stand on the fish's back? Fuck off, Jesus. Wait, what? Did it actually damage me? I thought they're only supposed to be able to, like, bump you around. I didn't think they could actually damage you. Yeah, this fish is an asshole. Fucking continually comes out of the water just so it can mess with me. I feel like they were slightly less annoying in the original. Like, not much. Oh, did I actually hit it and knock it back in the water? Wait a second. Did I kill the fish? Did they actually let you get rid of the fucking shitty fish in this version? They should have kept that if they did. Like, that would have been a better feature to be able to kill the fish off and not have to see them again. But I think they respawn after some time, it looks like, so never mind. Looks like I got excited over nothing. See a baby Mario power-up up there. Okay, whatever. Let's focus on getting by. Why do I feel like these levels were just like designed in like Nintendo software, and then when they made them that they bothered to like just like map out the level and then didn't play it until later, resulting in like really bad levels. Like I don't know for sure, but I get the impression this isn't designed where it's like actually play tested completely. Like a lot of these feel like they just have their ideas tossed in the level and are done, and they went back to play them later. Yeah, that fish fucking sucks. I wish you could kill it off. It's an asshole, to say the least. Ugh. Okay, as soon as I can get this again, we're almost done with this level. That's weird. Let me shoot the egg during, like, the freeze frame animation. Never seen that before. Okay, let's just get over here like I wanted to. More time is always useful, so there we go. Okay, let me get this again. God damn. I imagine with like a lot of tweaking, or even a little bit of tweaking, this could be like a really cool thing, honestly, and a lot more fun, and yet, it does not play great. Wow, that's weird. It glitched out because the bandit. I think I got invulnerability frames because the bandit stole Baby Mario from me while I was like invincible, so I wonder if I could intentionally use that to like activate the Baby Mario power-up and use that to like glitch the game on other levels. That would make things really helpful for certain cases when the level's a little too bullshit. I mean, it's honestly, that's more fair than cheating, even though I don't really care too much about that, like, being useful to get by bullshit. Wish I would have found out about it earlier. Doesn't seem like I can be... Okay, it wears off over time, but it does give you, like, a little bit of some iframes that you wouldn't have otherwise, so... Not bad, actually. Only problem, I think now, we might be stuck without a way to finish the level. I mean, I can always reset to the middle ring if I'm desperate. But... Where's the fire? No more or anything? Is there not another... Or, like, fire melon around here? Oh my god, just go away, bandit. Yeah, oh wow, you just get screwed if you fucking lose it. You don't have any way to go back and actually utilize it anywhere else, so... that's real fucking great. Fucking one fire melon that can easily determine whether or not you can finish the level off. A lot of development oversights in this version, and I mean a lot. How long is it? I have no idea. I wish I did. I mean, it's not exactly short in the final version either, but I think we're nearing the end of the level. I'm gonna stop after this level's over, because I don't feel like I want to do any more today. Only thing I would want to do, if I could even do it, would be figuring out how I can get stuff like cheat codes for 5.8, and it's really something I think I'd rather just do in my spare time than on the stream, so I'm not gonna force you guys to... Well, you're not really forced, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna make you guys watch me go through playing 5.8, trying to figure out what the way to get it by with or without the cheat codes is. It's better to just be doing that stuff, testing it on my own, honestly, than it is on stream. Right, let's do this again, because frankly, I feel like the iframes are well worth the risk of, like, doing this shit. Okay, good, I got by the bandit that time. That's annoying. The penguin doesn't die immediately with Baby Mario, though, for some reason. And also, I don't think I can touch that fire melon like this. That's not helpful. I need to get that free before it disappears off screen. Please wear off so I can grab it. I mean, I think it'll probably stick around for a while as long as I don't let it despawn, but still, a little worrying when I need it to continue. Oh, actually, you have the uses from my last one. That's helpful. Except, I think the current and, like, fire melon despawned off the level. Lovely. So, they didn't even bother to think about the fact that if you lose the star, you lose a power-up, potentially, which is really dumb. What the fuck is this penguin doing? Fuck off, buddy. Okay, there we go. And now, it's just a matter of getting through. Good. Oh, right, I have to do more eggs. Wait, don't despawn, please. That would be bad. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. This is stress-inducing in all the worst ways possible. Fucking gotta be, like, extra careful about your movement and not losing Baby Mario, and also dealing with all this shit. I kinda wanna see what's in that basket, but I can't seem to knock it down without doing something. Let me see here. Okay, if I do this, it'll open up what I want. I'm gonna give myself some extra time here. I'm in the mood to just be done and not fucking sit around and let the game fucking kick me while I'm down. I want this level done with, and if I keep sitting here without using any stuff from this menu, God knows we could be sitting here for a while, and oh my god, did the game just fucking... Okay, I should have done it after, I guess, or something, because it looks like the game is not apparently smart enough to check, like, the state Yoshi's in before you do that, because it looks like it just despawned my fire melon that I was gonna use, and I need that to continue through the level. Fucking lovely. There are a lot of bugs in this fucking prototype. Oh wait, it respawned it. Okay, good. Gotta time this right, since they were not smart enough to realize that maybe putting a... What the fuck?! It just fell through the ice cube! That is some real shit. Lovely. And the worst part is... Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe I can make it. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I might have had another path. Thank God that I can actually get through. I was about to be really pissed, though, if that was the case. Like, how bullshit would it be to fucking lose the level purely because the fucking fire melon falls through the fucking ice cube here and makes it impossible to keep moving. Okay. Interesting. And I needed that very clearly. I think we're practically done, though. Yeah, I think we're at the end. That took a lot of effort to get through this, though. Probably more than it was worth. Jesus. This is the problem that comes to, like, playing these kind of things. The betas can be really rough around the edges, and I didn't actually realize that there's still more of this shit. Holy fuck. This level is long as fuck. And I mean really long. I think I recognize this level too from like having a really heavy snow effect. Seems like there's wind here too, like it's pushing me. I don't remember wind being in the final version. Get back here, you little shit. It was bad. It'd make it impossible to beat. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is like, they could have just made a better level, but whatever. This is some shit. Yeah, give me that one up, actually. Thank you. Or, I guess it can just fucking eat off into the sky and I never get it. That's cool, too, since I didn't get it when I tried to grab it. This fucking Lakitu shit. This Lakitu needs to really learn to back the fuck off. It's exactly what I talked about earlier. Making your level way too long for no real reason. And it only makes the level shittier because the experience just made, like, infinitely less enjoyable because it doesn't know when to end. Oh, great. This looks like the skiing level to an extent, because I think the skiing level transitioned into something like this, like, later in the level. Except the skiing part doesn't seem to be present. That's actually for the better, though, if that's the case, because I would rather not have to do the fucking skiing, honestly. Fucking penguins, you can stay the fuck out of my way, damn it. I'm not in the mood to die after all I've come through. Whatever, one egg's plenty at this point. We just need to finish. I just want this to end. I didn't realize I'd be getting in a fucking level that feels like I'm fucking running a marathon because of how long it is. This may be the whole, like, the longest level in World 5, and possibly one of the longer ones in the fucking prototype, too. Jesus. It's like looking at this. 2.5 was nerfed. Yeah, this part's not fun. Ugh. Annoying to play. Oh, god damn that fucking penguin! Please tell me I had another spot where I had, like, a save, but I don't remember. Fuck. Well, it's not like it's terrible, but... Oh, great. We have to go through all that again. And the fucking finish mark was, like... Or something at the goalpost of, like, the finishing spot was, like, right there in sight, too. That's the worst part. We literally almost had it. Okay, good. As long as I can keep at this. Still a fucking absolutely awful level overall, though. Ooh, wow. I hope this game doesn't, like, this version of Yoshi's Island doesn't, like, end up tainting my memories of the game and making me think of this during, like, future playthroughs of the game, because I almost feel like that's possibly going to happen, like me playing and going back, and then I remember this trash instead of, like, the better parts of Yoshi's Island, because this is absolutely 10 times worse. Oh god, that's some real bullshit. Fucking one mistimed jump, and then the fucking game flung me from ice physics to my death. Real good shit, yeah, fucking die from bullshit that I can't control here. This is a fucking sloppy-ass level. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's just really fucking grating, and it's happened to me quite a few times lately. Fucking either falling or some shit regarding an enemy or something when I'm, like, right near the end, and then, oh, hey, you want to beat the level? Nah, fuck you. You get to get it knocked off the level instead. Enjoy playing the level again, even though you were trying to stop. It's like, why would you be this merciless to fucking intentionally make the end bit take like, extra time to clear, and of course, fucking Baby Mario gets stuck where I can't reach him easy. Oh my god! Fuck off, penguin! This penguin is an asshole! What the hell?! Are you shitting me?! He just fucking kept grabbing him, and then they fucking raised him where I couldn't reach him. Wow. Game is, like, fucking taking its sweet time letting me get through and fucking basically mocking me at this point by making me get through the level like really slow, and every time I get any progress this shit happens to fucking make it harder on me. Really annoying, actually. Like, I'm so close to done and I'm so ready to be done, and yet this fucking level finds methods to keep slowing me down. Oh, I didn't actually get the time here. We need to do that. I know I'm gonna need it because this level is merciless. There we go. Okay, there we go, and then... Right, I should ignore that problem. Actually, you know, I was gonna ignore it, but fuck it. I think the invincibility might actually outweigh the fucking risk just to get by this shit without having problems crop up for no reason. There we go. Yeah, that's much easier to just fucking do that. Of course, there's no way to fucking turn this off early, and we have to sit here and wait until it wears off now, which is annoying as fuck, to be frank. Why is this power is like 10 times better in terms of how it's used in like the final version, whereas here it makes me want to rip my hair out fucking using it. That wasn't what I was aiming for, but I think the little bits of like extra fire from the other stuff should be more than enough to get me through the whole ice maze. Annoying how, unlike in the final version, you've only got like a limited amount of times you can use these, so you're pretty much forcing yourself to make the right choice every time you go through here, unless you want to get stuck and not be able to complete the entire maze. And God forbid do you try and then you accidentally miss one of your fire breaths you're aiming, otherwise you're just completely fucked. Ugh. Alright, here we go again. I wonder if these will respawn, though, since they show up in the air. Maybe if I came back, I could potentially see them show up where they were at previously if I tried it. I guess we could check and see, but I don't think so. I think when I grabbed them, they usually just disappeared. Yeah, they're just gone once they get taken. Okay, let me see. I need to, like, see where everything is at. If you don't utilize these optimally, you get dicked over. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we're good so far. We haven't lost any of the fire melons, which has been like the only thing we've actually needed to keep in mind for this second section. It's like somehow Nintendo was coding this and they didn't fucking realize they were making a ridiculously long level. Like, I'm shocked how fucking bad this level is. The length is way too long for its own good. I'm gonna break that one instead. Yeah, that gives me a flower. There we go. Let's change the topic for a little bit, because I want to talk about other stuff. What are some obscure game series you guys have played? I think everybody's played at least one that's like slightly smaller on the radar, or even if you haven't played that, like indie titles that are like less known, maybe. Just like stuff you might be interested in talking about. One thing I've never played that I've wanted to, like I mentioned GameCube stuff earlier, Custom Robo looks really cool. I've heard a lot of good things about it, and very interested in seeing like how that plays. One of the many GameCube games that I've never checked out that I've been meaning to. There's quite a lot. There's so many GameCube games that are just out there in the library and look really good too. Like, it has such a big collection of games you can play. That's not even counting like all the just, like the first party stuff. Actually, Street Fighter. You mean like the original Street Fighter, or what? Actually, I've heard the original Street Fighter is actually like really shitty. Actually, like most people I hear from that play it say it's unfun, really cheap, and genuinely unenjoyable compared to like the rest of the series. So I've heard about how bad it can get. If Undertale wanted to play, Undertale's good. I like Undertale, so I can say that's like a worthwhile one and a really good game. Right, let me get some time if I could get away from these fucking cactuses for just a few seconds. Okay, anything that I can take would be nice. fucking snowmen are not making it easy to access this menu, though. Okay, any more? If I can get like 20, that'd be plenty to run with and utilize until I finish. There we go, that's all I really need. It's just a little bit of extra ammunition here. Undertale's nice, so same with Deltarune. Talked about those before on stream. There's a lot of good indie games out there. Bless the indie market for making so many great titles that are just like really good and filling in the gaps and the big name developers aren't bothering to. So many games that I would have never played without indies, and a lot of cool concepts to check out that I wouldn't have found out about otherwise either, so very happy to play indies. Just thinking here. Let's see, mentioned Custom Robo, also fucking, let's see, what is it? Oh, there was one number that I almost forgot about that I wanted to talk about. It's called Geist. I don't know if anybody's played it. I've never checked it out myself, but I know it's like, I think it was either Rareware or somebody like that who made it, like, kind of obscure GameCube game. I have been meaning to play that for, like, some time, and I hear Geist is, like, a really good game, apparently, so I want to see that someday. Maybe I'll stream my first playthrough of it. Okay, that took a fucking while to get through the fucking level. Like, we went quite a ways, and that was long. Holy shit, it's finally over, though. Jeez, oh god, not the flashing again. Good thing I put the epilepsy warning in the description, or not in the description, but the title, though, so it should have updated to have that in there. At that point, it's your fault if you watch and you know that you have like epilepsy, then you shouldn't be watching a video that's literally advertised an epilepsy warning. Whew, I wouldn't mind discussing more, but that's been a lot. We've got like, well, we got 8 levels left in World 6 that I need to take care of. Looking here, apparently there's no bonus, which will be a little bit of time shaved off, but yeah. So, if we can get a code for 5.8, we can finish that, and that'll be 9 levels next stream, so we'll see. I mean, there's probably some impossible levels in World 6, and if that's the case, then it's like, whatever, we'll handle this how we need to. I'll look into figuring out how to enable cheat codes between now and then, hopefully. Anyway, hope you guys have a great day or night. I'm gonna call the stream here. I am exhausted and tired and ready to stop by this point. I will see you guys on the next session. Bye, everybody, and I'll see you later. Probably back on tomorrow or Sunday. I want to do Mario Party 3 Parsec. We'll see. Anyway, later, like I said, thanks for watching. Have a good night.